We are live.
We're live? Yep. Okay. All right. Good morning. Barstool.tv/PPV. Please go buy the paper. I want to sell this pay-per-view hard during the show today. I want to move some units. So let's get going. Barstool.tv/PPV. Get moving right now. Sacco is 5 days away. 5 days away. So I'm here. Mike's here. Colleen's here. Will's here. We'll talk to Will in a minute. I was... What is this, Dave?
I do not know.
50 randomized winners? Is this from... The hell is this from?
I don't know. I didn't even move that. I don't even know.
Okay. All right.
Someone breaking in here and giving you prep.
Yeah, good question. I was running this morning. Fortunately, I have nothing to listen to because I was on the BO Boys this week. So that's the cruel... I can't listen to this. So it's a cruel irony. So I was listening to some other random stuff. I was watching a YouTube show on the history of All in the Family, which I enjoy, but I was listening to that. And I was running, I saw those little packets of like goo, they call it, for these runners, you know, the marathon runners. I hadn't had them in years. I used to, I never liked them, but I remember the end of one of the marathons I ran, Disney. They had a whole section where they were handing them out. But I like mile 22, 23, you'll drink anything they put in front of you.
Oh, is this like goes in your water or something?
No, it's like it's just like a little, it's like a run, like a substance. It's hard to describe.
Okay.
People will know it, I think, if they see it. And there was different, like, it was like chocolate, whatever, vanilla, strawberry, banana, whatever. And the one I could tolerate was a chocolate one. I was so, at that point, you're just putting it in your body just to finish. So I went, and this little old lady handed me the chocolate station. So I put it, I wasn't even paying attention. Then it put it in my mouth, and it was banana. And I was so mad because I hated banana. I remember turning around. I was so tired and so angry. This old woman running away from her saying, "You lied to me. You told me it was chocolate. It's banana." And I just ran away. Yeah. I actually said, I think I was like tearing up.
Give me some examples. Where are the other chocolates?
That's what I'm saying. So that bitch is probably dead. That's been 20 years, I think. So that was
we can hope.
That was the day after the Patriots played the Titans in that freezing game at Foxborough.
Ah, yes.
I remember my Aunt Sandra went with my Uncle Steve. They had my dad sick, so my dad went to watch me do the race, and they said it was like the coldest thing they've ever been to in their life. So there you go. My Uncle Steve, my Aunt Sandra, great. My Uncle Steve, they got divorced, but still, the guy who introduced me to Bruce Springsteen, was a huge influence on me for music and sports. One of the great guys ever, my Uncle Steve Smith. Great guy. So we thank him for all that. So Will is here. Good morning, Will. Looks like you're going to work across the street at Steve's favorite place, the funeral. No,
dressed up.
He's dressed up. I know. That's nice. No, you look good. Is that Miltons?
It is not Miltons, but I will be going there. Given this goes well.
Okay.
It's a contingency plan. I listen. I heard it
you want a
loud and
Miltons
clear.
customer, buddy? You know who to hire.
I heard you loud and clear.
Does it ever end? Are you nervous, Willie? Do you want this job or no? But you have a job. You have a good job. Like, are you just doing this for fun?
Kirk, a lot of the candidates have stated.
We got ourselves a front runner, Mike. Oh no!
I love Will.
Don't do this. I know. Don't do.
I know.
Will, don't make me want to hire you on Tuesday before this whole thing. Go ahead. Did you buy the pay-per-view yet, Will?
Of course I did.
Thank you. Mike is not.
I have.
No, we have all. Dave, confirm we have all the
I
names.
have not seen Mike's name on
What?
any
It's
list.
ridiculous.
I have not.
All right.
It's fine.
Buy it again.
Thank you. We can do a show at your apartment, Mike. If you buy 50 of them, we will do a show at your apartment.
Thanks, guys.
Go ahead.
A lot of the candidates have been saying that they want this job. They want this job.
In November for Congress.
Kirk,
You can go the traditional way. Or, go ahead, Will. Yes.
Kirk, I fucking need this job.
Okay, Will, when
There
you
we go.
when you do the show going forward, are you going to...
Write out all your monologues.
You do this a lot.
All right.
Somebody said, who did that?
He's a dry-mouthed boy.
Who did that? Do we have the whole
Montage? I don't know.
compilation, as somebody once said? It was like...
Oh, there was a guest, right?
Yeah, and I used to do it. Steve has one of me while we would do case stuff. You know, Dave, how we would always have to do like... So sometimes I'd be like, all right. And Jennifer Faye was never seen again.
I think it's hard not to do that if you're talking long.
Well, now in my mind, I want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool that Will does it, right?
That's going to take off. Yeah, I feel like it's a start of a trend. Why do you need this job, Willie?
I need this job. Like we talked about in my last episode, I'm at a dead-end spot in my career.
Yeah, what do you do again?
I work at a business immigration law firm.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Sure.
And it's not what I aspired to do. It's not what my career goals were. And
Will just got a Ryan Minahan endorsement.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Means
you.
the world.
Waited so long.
Who you know?
I didn't want to introduce myself at halftime pizza, but I did look him
Well,
in the
you
eyes.
managed to barge into the while I was having
You disturbed
lunch
everyone
with-
else.
I was having dinner with my brother I'd never see. You managed to stumble in there and sweat your way through it.
I think that's sort of where the need
Can't not hear it
converges.
now.
See, I told you.
I'm
Dave,
so
did I
sorry.
tell you, Dave?
I wish you didn't say a word.
Have a drink of water.
Will, take a break. What are you drinking? Lowe J there?
It's a vitamin water.
It's a vitamin water. Okay. Have a sip. Take a deep breath. That's a sharp tie. You look good.
I appreciate it, Kirk. Thank you.
All right.
It looks better with the jacket on, like as a full put together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's really
Throw the
nice.
jacket on,
Yeah.
Will.
Give me one sec.
Yeah. Take all the time you want.
Can I also ask Will?
We'll just sprint into the back of the studio, which is about 2 feet. Like full speed about like
just a one step?
You know what Will has a little bit of like Chris Farley in him almost.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, there's like a physical
Just his
comedian in
nervous-
there
oh,
somewhere.
really?
Yeah, I think there is. Like I could see it. Go ahead, Will.
Well, are we segueing into the pitch at this point? I think it's a good
All right,
segue.
tweet me. Somebody just tweet me that, please.
I mean,
Please.
Will's
I mean-
the front runner.
I mean-
Another clip. So
1 second. Just let me see here. Mike never texted me during the show. He just texted me S10, T10, E10, V10, E10.
He's a 51.
It's like Nadia
actually.
Comaneci.
He's above
It's
Steve.
it's a perfect score.
boy.
Yeah, Steve has got W is for what? I is
wet.
see, it'll be interesting on Saturday to see how Steve does in the Will charts.
Yes.
We'll have to call you and have you do that.
Well,
Go ahead, Will.
can I ask Will real quick, though?
Please.
He needs this job.
Right.
He didn't apply for it. Dave had to beg him to come in.
Meanwhile, there are immigrants all over the country who have never gotten what they wanted because Will can't say a fucking sentence.
Alba's being deported as
you
we
want-
speak because this guy's here.
Alba's dad right now is in the back of a truck with a fucking blindfold around it. Which is Mike's dream, by the way. But I don't. Okay, go ahead. No, Mike had a question. I'm sorry, Mike.
Oh, just that he said, I need this job, but he wasn't going to apply for it. Dave thought of it.
Walk us through this, Will.
this is where it comes in. So I didn't go.
Do you think Paul Pierce is the truth?
I
Is your
love
big
Paul.
Celtic? Is your favorite Celtic of all? Who are your top 5 Celtics of all time? Go.
So number
5?
one.
No, 5-1.
Oh, 5-1?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Paul Pierce.
5.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to go Jason Tatum.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I'm going to go.
I like that he says I'm going to go before each one. I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
Well, we didn't say it. We would say, are you just naming this
I'm
person
going to
randomly,
go.
or are you going to
We
go with
assume
it?
you're going to go.
Yeah.
No one else is going to go. Go ahead.
Marcus Smart, Tony Allen, Rajon Rondo.
That's an odd list.
So obviously not the best players in history.
It's my favorite.
Just your favorite players.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You like the guy. Like, you like the guys who lock him down, like Tony Allen.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's why the Marcus thing.
Marcus
we
Smart,
covered
same
it,
thing.
Of course.
We covered it. Oh, yeah, we
Of
sure
course.
did. Yeah. Who could forget? Yeah.
Who's the homeless drug addict now? Delonte West?
Yes.
Does he make your list?
Yeah. He was born in America, so he doesn't care about him.
Oh, that makes
Right,
sense.
that makes sense. Yeah. Where Larry Bird is not on that list.
Well, I feel like if I were to put Larry Bird on the list, I didn't watch him play. I have.
You've never seen any highlights or anything?
Oh, I have immense reverence for Larry Bird, but
Okay,
I
good.
feel like it's
Good. It's
supposed
important.
it's supposed to be in the time frame when I watch Celtics. I feel like that's appropriate.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, I suppose.
This is a good clip for us to tweet out today, by the way. After yesterday, this is a good clip.
What do you mean?
Well, it was a little
You want
insensitive.
something safe.
Yeah, it's a good
Oh, we'll get there. Colin's
great
final
list.
kill is gonna be the Kirk Minahan show, which would be great. That's a great way to do it.
You know, I've read Larry Legend. I've read When the Game Was Ours. I have
Sure.
immense reverence for Larry Bird. I just feel
mentioned that,
it
yeah.
would be kind of fraudulent if I said
Sure. So why didn't you? To Mike's question, why didn't you reach out? Why didn't you want the position?
so. There was
He
a
does look like the Home Alone brother. He does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he does.
that is, dare I say, brutal.
I love him.
You're hired.
I
Minifans, I heard you loud and clear. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So
He's doing bits.
Mike, literally, I could see Mike's jeans, his semen, his jizz running down his leg right now. Like he's
I'm sending men to Craig's house right now. He's eliminated.
way funnier than that terrible Bill Burr trailer I saw. I'll say that. Jesus, was that terrible?
It's a directorial debut.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh, my pronouns are. We get it, Bill. The joke's are 8 years old.
I'll give it a chance.
Let's go. I'm sure you will. You're not gonna pretend to like that, are you?
I will like it if I like it, and I won't if I won't.
That's a yes? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Willie.
There was a reason why I went to the Barstool Awards. It wasn't to get a selfie with little Sasquatch. It wasn't to give a thumbs up to Frank the Tank.
Are we in script mode here, Mike? Or no? I'm concerned.
It wasn't to.
What's that, Dave?
Don't give up.
Let him finish.
Don't ever give up.
Is this rehearsed or no?
No, this is my pitch.
Okay.
I wasn't even there to get a drink with Chris Castellani. The reason why I was there
not scripted.
and the reason why I sought after both you and Dave is because I wanted to be a part of the show in any capacity. And it was August 27th. That was the Wednesday.
Sure was.
I was supposed to be on the show August 29th. I got bumped because of John Rich. Completely understand.
Totally.
Kept in touch with Dave because, again,
Mike's like, who? John Rich, who?
I forgot about it. I have no idea who that is.
If I asked Mike how many candidates are for producer right now, he would say one. Yeah, he doesn't even know.
There's 4. WILL.
Mike's like, why are we doing this show? Why are you guys doing this show? What's the point of this? Who just snorted, by the way? Was that you, Mike?
No, I think it was Dave.
Was that you, Dave?
That was Will.
Will, okay. Mike loves that snort.
We're all having so much fun. Who can tell who's snorting?
Well, put it this way, Will. You may if you're not part of the Kirk Minahan show, there's a whole nother world you're gonna be a part of. You know, you'll be fighting with Hack Ryan about Marcus Smart.
Oh my, that guy.
Oh, that
Actually, you
that
will get into a
character.
fight about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Willie.
but I kept.
Not like little sass, but yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. I kept in touch with Dave and emailed him about 3 times because I just.
Is that right, Dave?
Yep. Stay in touch.
I wanted to get back on the show, and when I came back on the show, it was September 15th, which was Coleman's first time producing.
Did a great job.
My intention was on the 29th of August to throw my hat in the producer ring because it was so early. I felt like at the time when Coleman came in, I didn't want to step on toes, so I kind of chalked it up.
Magnanimous.
Yeah, so I chalked
the
it
right
up
thing to do.
To this is going to be the guy who I endorsed. He was great. He was very friendly.
I just saw that. I just saw the picture Dave tweeted out of Will's entire outfit.
How's he look?
He looks great.
Thank you.
I think you may have missed something that Will
Oh God.
decided not to enter the race and instead give his endorsement to Coleman.
No, so let me hold on. I'm not.
That's
I'm
good.
almost
That's
there.
good vibe.
I'm right
That's
there.
very good.
I'm right there. And so I was just. I'm happy to be on the show. It was a great time.
I just quote tweeted Mike and said I might be in love.
He's the greatest.
It's gonna be amazing. Amazing.
You're going to break all these hearts.
Not only that, no, it's gonna be amazing 4 weeks from now when this guy doesn't get the job and he is just screaming back and forth with Mick on Minifandom about fuck you, fuck you. Why'd you call my ex-girl fuck you? Fucking market, fuck your market. It's gonna be
It
unbelievable.
was a good suit. I dressed for the job I wanted.
He's a fucking 38 fucking Steve points. I have no idea what Will's even talking. You don't know what he's talking about. I'm just mesmerized by him.
He came out of Dayton, Ohio, with 2 very bad knees.
Yes. Anyway, go ahead, Will. What else do you have to say? So give me your 30-second pitch for the job. Why should I hire you?
You should hire me because I am an immense fan of the show.
Okay.
I have the technical expertise.
Well, there's some Bendits in there.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I'm an immense fan of the show.
Oh, jeez.
Right, Mike?
I'll work on Will's impression.
Right?
Yeah, yes, Kirk.
Right?
Best Celtics coverage in the business.
This is sad.
I lost it a little bit.
What do you think of that, NPR? Who was it?
Well, it's very good.
Who was the guy?
Good V.
Who was the guy, the betting guy?
Oh, little Alex Jones.
Oh, Jones. Oh, jeez. You get that at Minicon 2028.
I'll be doing these in Vegas, guys. $5 a pop. If you can't make it out here.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead, Will. 30 seconds. All right, go ahead.
I love
Immense fan of the thank you. Immense fan of the show.
I have the technical expertise. This is what my
Dave
career...
said that. Dave said the YouTube's pretty good, right?
Thank you, Dave.
Dave was impressed by his YouTube.
You were, right, Dave?
I was, yes. Yeah. Because I thought it was just, when he pitched it at the show, at the Barstool show, I thought it was like a Celtics talk show. No, this is like a kind of like a sitcom-y, like an SNL type thing.
Yeah. I watched some of it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I did not. Go ahead.
Yep.
Mike will now.
Definitely.
Thank you, Mike.
You got it.
I've always had career aspirations to be in radio, to be in
What was
the
it?
audio
Asperger?
game.
What? What'd you say?
Aspirations.
Aspirations. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
You can
sorry.
have multiple.
Yeah.
Why did you wait for us to reach out to you to come on even as a
I
guest?
asked that.
Did you not hear? Did you not hear the Coleman explanation? Did you not hear September 15th?
No. Not
He gave his endorsement to Coleman.
No.
August 27th and September 15th.
Can I add a little wrinkle in here?
Sure.
He came to the award show. He gave me his business card. He did not reach out to me to then be a guest on the show. This is before the producer. It's not
selfless guy.
His strategy
no,
worked.
like he waited for me to say, "Hey, can you come in on a Friday?" I
worked.
reached out to him.
No, I gave you all my information and said email me.
Yes, but like you telling me to email you versus you meeting me that night and reaching out the next day.
Oh,
and
that's
saying,
that's.
I just-
wanna
hey,
overstep.
Listen,
That feels like. Am I wrong? Like
feel
that feels a little.
I'm asking questions here. I know Mike
You're
isn't
saying it
with
feels
his
presumptuous?
No, that feels by Dave. He's reaching a little bit on that.
Yeah,
one.
no,
I
I
gave him
think
his
we have to-
information. He
listen,
gave
we
you
gotta-
his information.
Will's saying if you really want someone.
we got to poke a little bit. We got to see.
Well, I'll say this, Will. Dave is the one who pushed for you to come in here and produce.
And that's where it all comes together, is that
Sure does.
by
Wow, it's amazing how the world works, isn't it, Mike?
I like the image of Will handing Dave his business card and saying, if you ever want to play with the big boys.
that's my point. That is my point.
I just like the Will's like, and it all came, like, if Paul McCartney and John Lennon grew up in different towns, who knows? But if Will didn't just randomly barge his way in the 20th anniversary and
wouldn't
shove
be
a
here
card
right
up
now.
Dave's friggin' nose, then, he wouldn't be here right now.
You wouldn't have a producer.
No, who would know? All right, go ahead.
and then the episode with Daver and Mike, I'm sitting at
Changed
work.
everything.
I'm listening to it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So
You remember when me and Dave were in
Dave-
here? Just
there-
crushing
there
it.
Is that
was-
when David took a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, which
There
definitely happened, by the way.
Yeah.
there was something
Oh, there
that
was.
must have been lingering in Dave Cullinane's mind about me that he threw my name into the ring. I get an email, just want to try out for producer.
So you never, even after hearing that, reached out to Dave and said, so I don't know if you want the job.
Wait. What do you mean?
He needs it.
Well, you never reached out for the job.
Again, I didn't think it was appropriate at the time.
Well, but you would have never done it, though, because the show is Saturday night.
No, when I was supposed to be in on the 29th of August, I was supposed to be in here and I was going to throw my hat in the ring.
But why didn't you do that between the 29th of August and today?
I was getting in touch with Dave to come on the show again.
But it's Tuesday.
But none of the people were on that are trying out for producer were on the show before
I think
they.
that's a lie. I don't know why you're lying about that.
Yeah, you're lying.
No, I think
This
I
would ruin-
had your defense. Your defense was you were coming in as a guest, as a Friday guest.
Not in love anymore.
So that's where your brain was at. Your brain was not at, oh, there's also producer search going on. I should throw my hat in the ring. Your thought was just like, oh, Dave's bringing me as a third guy. And it just never really changed. It didn't, for some reason. I don't know why it didn't. Does that make sense or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think that was my mindset at all. I think that it was a little too thick into
You were
it.
literally sitting
Yeah.
in that chair. Who was the guy again? The wall poker. Jason.
Yep.
You were before the show. You were back and forth saying how desperate you were to leave your job and find something else, to the point where you asked him if he was hiring, and then you never thought to reach out directly about this show that is literally hiring. at
Will
this
has the
moment.
best. Would you say Will has the best hair of any candidate, though?
Not in the room, but the best hair of all.
Best hair in the
candidates.
room. Yeah. I've seen the bald spot.
You're losing one great head. Getting
True.
it.
That is true. He's got good hair. All right. What else, Will? So that's your. I don't quite know what your pitch is, but yeah.
My pitch is that
This guy will be in control of the show Twitter account all day once we wrestle away from the.
A
white
much
nationalists.
safer account.
Yeah, why not?
we're cutting him off. Okay. Yeah.
at some point, yeah.
I love the show. I want to be a part of it. I know that I would crush this. This is what
What's
I want to do
the
with
what's
my
the
career.
link? What's the pay-per-view link? Where do you go to? Will?
It is barstool.tv/PPV. It's very
good.
simple. It's 3 easy steps. Email, right into it, and then it brings you right to entering your credit card information.
There you
Very
go.
simple.
Go do it right now. Barstool.tv/PPV. Get moving. You may see Will and Socko on Saturday. We'll see as the show goes on. What else, Will? What else do you want to bring to the table here?
For pitch wise or just
Anything you want.
Okay, so to lead, I got Gavin Newsom, NFL officiating, and Beanbag Ron. Where do you want to start?
Okay.
Nice shot at Augustus.
Wow. Pretty good.
Kick him in when he's down.
Pretty
by
good.
the way, Augustus is
Ooh,
spiraling.
Augustus is. I was Gus at Miltons yesterday.
He was there. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. What happened?
I know one thing
No,
Dave
he was
didn't
fine.
like.
What's that?
That I guess Augustus tweeted like, "Oh, and on top of it all, I have to be with John Pelletier today."
He's
kinda
like,
acting-
his tweet something like, is
a nerd.
something around the like, I'm his assistant today. Is there
geek.
anything worse than that?
Oh, Jesus. Augustus is saying that?
yeah. Augustus and Dave, the cool guys, were
Right.
teaming up on John.
Did you guys have
Pelletier.
lunch after?
We did not. No.
Okay.
But he was fine. He was fine there.
Is John ready? I need to sign. I need to get licensed, by the
Picking
way.
up the suit. On Thursday.
I have to get a license for this thing.
Yeah.
I got to figure out a way to do that.
I'm still
You can do it
haggling over
online,
this
no?
dress.
That's my way of telling the people who work for me to fucking figure it out.
Hurry up.
I'm not doing it. Yeah, figure it out. I would say dot the I's, cross the T's person, but that person, I will say, all kidding aside, I hate to do this, but did check in a rehab last night.
Will she be out by Saturday?
Heroin and no, that's probably 45 days.
Really devolved
Yeah,
quickly.
Yeah. Well, I did it. Who knows?
I assume there were no texts sent afterwards, which is good.
No, certainly not. No, there were 9 of them sent to me.
Good.
Ooh, I might have to leave, actually.
Why?
The woman is only available for me to pick up the dress before 11 o'clock.
Where?
Belmont.
What are you talking? The wedding dress?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She can fit that size of a dress into a car?
14 to 16.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the way Mike likes them.
What does that mean?
14 to 16, huh? Like Dane Cook.
Another deleted tweet.
What was that?
The K Marco one.
Oh,
It's just
boy.
dumb. Like, it's not like
it
it's
wasn't-
just it doesn't. There's no. I messaged the guy. So the guy Mike Tier, which we appreciate, won the poll. Oh, we got a shitload of pay-per-view buys for a couple of hours. We'll do something else today during the show, I think. So I appreciate that. So somebody gets to control the show Twitter account, which I knew was a bad idea.
Sure.
But like, so he has the account, nice guy, but he starts tweeting out, like he tweeted out a picture of Michael Hawley looking like Beetlejuice from Stern
Yeah.
on like, and I'm like, you can't do I don't want this show to end. So
Right.
like, it's not, I get the joke. I understand it. I understand what you're doing, but like, just look at it. Like, what's the upside to that joke?
You don't think a valid excuse will be like, well, we let a random fan have control for the day?
That's well, I know my ass might be covered, but
Yeah.
but maybe not. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, stuff like that. I'm like, think of the upside. I'm all for getting in trouble if it's worth it. If it's not worth it, like, what are we doing?
It seemed like, I'll give him this credit. It seemed like he had a journal of things he saved up over the years.
I told him
because he was hitting like Rich Keefe, Tony
Oh,
Mez.
yeah. I told him there's a lot of stuff I liked.
Yeah.
You did a good job, but you gotta if we do this again, you gotta think. I think Colin Name was on full. It seemed like you were concerned,
High alert.
as was I.
Yeah. I was monitoring that.
You
very
deleted 4
closely.
tweets.
No, so I deleted 2, I believe.
Oh, he deleted 2 others.
He deleted 2, so he self-censored himself.
That's
which was
good.
it, which
That's
showed
good.
Even he's like,
growth.
this was too much.
Yeah.
Even
What
for
was
me.
the one of the ones you said? The Julie DeCaro? What was it?
Julie DeCarlo with some video of a guy like basically calling her bitch.
Okay,
And it was
yeah.
just like there was no context really to it.
Yeah.
And then there was another one like that to somebody else.
Well, hey, look, he's got spirit, so we appreciate Mike Thierry's efforts. No problem. But yeah, you gotta think the whole thing through. So we may do that again. We got a couple of other things. Barstool.tv/PPV. Please buy the pay-per-view. You'll see Will. You'll see Gus. You'll see Coleman. You'll see Steve Robinson. Who else am I forgetting? What other candidates? Mick will be there. I'm forgetting somebody else.
Montante.
Yeah, I guess Montante too. I'm surprised you remember these candidates. Although you're now down on Will from even like 20 minutes ago.
No, he's up there. He's up there for me.
Okay.
Mike was asking about Montante before the show. He was
Why
saying,
would you?
Was I?
Mike,
Well, he
Mike,
was
why are you
saying-
doing this with your time?
He was
I
saying a lot of-
wasn't. I don't think I was. I'm curious to see what he's going to say.
Book on demand, you can listen to audio on demand book or something you can listen to. Is there
His
something you
rating
can do?
system. It's his rating system. He
Mike's
was-
rating system.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Mike's
that's true.
rating. So
Well,
he's,
yeah.
he's asking a lot of
I
questions.
was not curious
It
about
is what it
this.
is. He was prying a little
Won't you
bit.
miss these? Won't you miss this?
I
Mike?
brought up a point, and then he started prying. So
What was the
Will
point you
here.
brought up?
It was just that Montante's been around this world a long time, so he's very familiar with the show.
Yes.
And when he tries out for the producer role on multiple occasions, he's been sitting next to people that he calls not just like internet friends, like
Friends.
real friends.
Well, put it this way: he slept on their floors
Yes,
and couches.
like
yeah.
real friends.
This is
So-
not how it happened.
Yeah.
He's gotten a cushy. Yeah,
Yes.
I would agree with
So
that.
would you say there's an unfair advantage to some extent?
That's just an unfair advantage. Just that he's also part of the show anyway, to
Yes.
some extent, going in.
And then you went above and beyond.
I don't think
to
that's
give him more
Friday
of
he's
it.
here with VD and BA.
Yeah, but you're the hiring manager. Like you're giving him that advantage.
Well, I feel like if I don't give him that, he's such an intellectual disadvantage. It almost
He didn't-
evens out.
I mean,
I don't
he
think that's
knew
true,
the
though.
schedule for this week. I understand.
I did?
No, he knew the schedule
Yeah.
for this week. I understand you got a job. So do a lot of other people in this process.
Right.
He never said alternative dates. I'd take a sick day. I'd do whatever.
Right.
I'd work from home. He.
You don't want Montante to have the
No,
job.
I
You're
like
with,
Montante.
you're with Big Cat.
No, I'm not. I like Montante a lot, and I just think that he has been provided an unfair advantage, and it needs to be brought to attention.
And you will make your endorsement Saturday in soccer.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
And Montante is pretty high on that list for me right
Sure.
now.
Sure.
But if Mike is not going to ask the questions and his
Yeah,
rating
somebody has to
system,
do it. You're right. No,
Correct.
you're right.
That's
You're
it.
right. Well, he's no Patrick Ford. We know that. We all
I
know.
actually disagree because the first time Montante came in here, he was by himself. Like if he wasn't good, he
As a
wouldn't have been
producer?
asked. No, but he was here. Dave's saying like he feels more comfortable because he's been in here.
Yeah, but he was.
doesn't have
No,
to
I
intro
think
the first
what
time he
Dave is
came in.
saying, the times he's produced, he's been with people he likes. Was that Clemmer one time?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Is he friends
a
with
third
Clemmer?
time. That's a third. He definitely knows him. He's definitely like.
Well, I bet everybody knows everybody.
That's not.
though.
That's not a perfect one. The most.
I mean, look at Will here.
Last-
Will is here. He has me, you, and Mike. Like we've done 1,000 shows together. That's a pretty good landing
I'm not
spot.
saying you can't poke holes in the argument.
But
I'm
that's
just bringing
everyone.
it.
Everyone's
That's
been
what I'm
in
saying.
that situation.
What do you,
more or
I'm taking
less.
your side. What are you yelling at me for? the fuck up.
Sorry.
Christ. Try to drive your back.
Well,
for
I can
once.
say how Dave presented it to me. He goes, "Do you think it's unfair that Montante
Unfair.
gets?" He goes, "Do you think it's unfair that Montante gets to prepare for the show with his friends?"
What do you give? Like a sleepover? Actually, they do.
I thought he meant
is he the
work on
arbiter of the rating
StreamYard with his
system or
buddies.
not?
I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I was about to say they have sleepovers, but actually, in Montante's case, they
literally do,
Yeah.
yes.
They actually called me. Montante called me the other day.
I don't take those calls. But go ahead. It's like a bullshitting
I like
conversation
Montante. I will
call.
always
or-
answer his calls. No, he called me
You got $40 to the fucking
because
the
his
Rams are
friend-
playing.
No shit.
because his friends are traveling here, which is very great for them to do so.
Who is?
I think VD is flying here.
yeah,
for this
he's
event,
coming here
right?
from a red
BA
eye.
is coming from Canada.
Great.
right?
Yeah, people coming from all over the country.
And all of a sudden,
The world.
collectively, I believe, or at least this is according to Montante, they realized they don't have a ticket to the show.
That's a problem.
So he
Well,
called me.
Well, nope. You didn't give them a ticket, did you?
I've not supplied him with the.
No. What the fuck are you talking about? Who doesn't have a ticket?
Montante doesn't have a ticket.
Well, he'll be watching, I guess.
Buy the pay-per-view and sit outside.
Good. Enjoy the show. I mean, what do you want me to say?
Well, I think he might have thought that other people had his ticket or something like that. So I don't know if it's his fault.
Well, if he can get in the car, good for him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if not, if he goes on, if he breaks in the aquabog and then goes on 6 slides and then run, maybe I'll let him in. But that's it. These people think they're owed. These
No,
people.
I don't think he. Oh, I think he was just calling, saying like they collectively, like they made this plan.
This guy flew
and
from
then it sold
California. The
out.
guy from Canada have a ticket for the show.
That's what he said.
Well,
I
that's
was
on
shocked
them.
by that.
It's not my job. That's not my job. It's not our job.
No.
Find the ticket.
Yeah, but I am the guy to find a ticket for him.
Oh, so you gave him a ticket?
No, I
you're
haven't
saying.
yet.
Well, why would you?
I don't understand. Are you asking if people can just message you for extra
What the
tickets?
fuck are you talking about? We put them on sale.
No, we did. But if some people have to sell their ticket, they always reach out to me.
Okay, if that's the case, but I'm not handing them anything.
Right.
No,
Correct.
definitely not.
Oh no, it's not a free ticket or anything like
So
that.
it sounds like exactly what you just said.
No, I did not. We
Does it
never
sound like you,
worded it
Mike, or
that.
no?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah.
That is not how it played out.
Okay. As usual, everyone else is wrong and you're right.
Thank you.
Will, what else? What the fuck the point of that whole thing was? But anyway, Montante's an idiot, I guess is your point.
No, I like Montante. He's at the top of my list.
Okay, but you think he's been given a soft
He's
landing?
cheating, yeah.
By the hiring manager, yes.
I don't disagree with
I
that.
actually don't blame him whatsoever.
I
This
don't
is on you.
I don't disagree with that. Yeah. Go ahead, Will.
Well, I think we should start with the dozen.
Oh, yeah, we probably should.
Unfortunate 13-11 loss to Frank the Tank.
Yep.
You could tell during the Freddie Couples question that Jeff was really happy with
Yeah,
his
look,
Freddie Couples
let me lay
question.
this out. Jeff Lowe is a kind of between was and is a friend, I would say.
Oh, good.
We were never particularly close.
It's not what I've heard.
What are you talking about?
You seemed thick as thieves.
No, I mean, I'll tell you this right now: one of the worst tippers in America today.
That's true. That's true. I have heard that.
Maybe just put another goddamn check, getting the guy Springsteen tickets, ferry him around Boston. So I have no issue with Frank the Tank. Frank beat me in trivia last night. 1-on-1, he answered more questions than me. As I said after the match, he deserved to win. Absolutely no problem with that. Sometimes an underdog, throws a big left hook and it lands. Congratulations to Frank. I have no problem with Frank. Good luck to Frank. I hope he wins the tournament. The tournament itself, Mike, I don't know if you know the specifics or not, absolutely changed midstream.
That's
which
what I've
is
heard, yeah.
crazy to me, and that's the issue I have with Jeff. I am resigning from the Dozen Trivia.
Oh, no.
I will not be part of this season. You can tweet that out if you'd like.
What?
I am not going to be. I can't participate in that if this is the way the league. Because I don't know if they're going to change the Dozen going forward.
Wow.
So I'm with Rico Bosco. I am also retiring from the Dozen Trivia.
Quiggs is a one-man army out there.
Yeah, Quiggs is on his own. Team Quiggs now.
Wow.
This was pitched as a one-on-one specialty tournament. 12 questions specific to your knowledge. Fine. I'm on board. I was number 1 seed. I won the first 2 matches easily. Nobody promotes a dozen more than me outside of the actual show itself.
True.
I beat Will Compton twice. They had to replay it because Jeff screwed up the computer system. So I beat him twice, and I beat our own. So I had 3 wins already. So I should have been in the next round anyway. So I played Frank. I knew Frank was tough. Frank's autistic. So am I. So I knew it was going to be a tough battle, especially in that world. But because Jeff got 4 tweets and 2 people on Reddit and 1 guy in the street and 2 people at Harvard or whatever said to him, hey, Like, I don't like the way this is. In the middle of the tournament, he
That's
went
crazy.
from a 12 specific issue thing to 8 questions, and then the last 4 just general trivia, like dozen trivia ones, like baseball. Well, that would be like Roger Goodell or Adam Silver, whoever, saying, Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Well, I know the Warriors are going to win. Like, I know the Warriors are going to win. They're up 3-0. This game's going to be 3 minutes long.
Right.
Or you know what?
Right.
The Bucks, their basket's 6 feet high just for this quarter. But next quarter will be 12 feet. Then it'll be 4 feet. Then it'll be 8 feet. Like midstream, this thing changed. So I again, this is not a Frank the Tank issue. I like Frank. Whatever. He beat me. Those are the rules going in. I knew them. But like, you can't change something like that midstream. You can't do it.
That's what I didn't understand. I thought maybe this is something that wasn't brought up.
Oh, I knew
until
it. I knew it. I thought it was ridiculous, but I knew it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think also at the end of all the other matches, a lot of people would say, oh, you just don't want to go up against Kirk. Playfully playing up the angle
Nobody
that
wanted me in this thing.
Yeah,
The Fred Couples, I don't bitch about questions very rarely. The Fred Couples question was insane. Like, they asked me who he beat in the 3rd round of a thing 20. It wasn't a win in the tournament. It would be like asking what he had for lunch on September 14th, 1996. It was crazy. Literally, I think Jeff wanted Frank to win because Frank's on a roll right now. He's got the Frank, he's got that whole thing, and it's Frank's. I got no problem with that. But it was biased heavily against me. And I don't think I just don't know how I can cooperate with that league going forward.
Is there anything they can do to change your mind?
I mean, I kind of like, is everything going to be better than it was in Chicago for us?
Well, the way you're saying it, too, is that you don't know if you can trust it. So even if they
Right.
make the accommodations.
Well,
when
how do
they
I know
switch
now the
back at
finals
some-
that Jeff's going to be like, hey,
Right.
and by the way, now the finals is also a fucking bikini contest. And you got to hang underwater for I have no fucking idea.
Hey, pal, for your age, I think you'd kill it.
Thank you. I do my best. I try my best. I do push-ups now.
Oh, to live listener reaction if you want it, which is a decent little idea.
Live listener reaction.
Yeah, live listener reaction.
What do you mean?
Somebody just
LLR.
tweeted, start your own trivia league with Rico and go up against a dozen.
Wow.
It's been considered.
Live
All right.
trivia.
There you
Healthy
go.
debate. I mean,
Yep.
are 2 trivia leagues, it's a healthy debate. I'd say that. Is it worth having 2 trivia leagues? I don't know. But I like Jeff. Jeff's a good friend. I wish him well in the future. And if he needs help writing questions, I'm happy to do it. But I feel like in my age now and the stress that I have, my own mental health, which was really put to the test during that whole one-on-one changing that trivia thing. Sure. I considered committing suicide after that. I just don't think I can do it. But just taking a year off and kind of, getting your gears going again is not the worst thing.
Right.
But I mean, that is insane in the middle of it. Am I wrong, Dave? In the middle of the tournament?
Insane move by him.
And I've been long. That Fred Couples question was nuts.
It was crazy. It was
The
crazy.
Eagles question was even crazier. But and Frank's question is, where did you eat a hot dog one time on the video?
Right.
That would be like Jeff asking me, hey, what small town in northern Maine? Like, it's crazy.
I mean, you're a good guy. We've always thought the odds were stacked against you during this
Totally
process
stacked
for the
against
last however many
3
years,
years, yeah.
and you still supported Jeff, still supported
I like
the show.
Jeff. Yeah.
Last night he proved it.
But you saw Jeff afterwards. He's like, hey, I'll answer questions if you buy the pay-per-view.
Yep.
I respect that. I like Jeff. But I think it's best for everyone if I retire from the dozen trivia. And by the way, maybe Rico will go back in because Rico's always wanted his own team. So, but I am retired once again from the dozen trivia.
It's a very mature way to handle it.
Thank you.
Isn't there something to be considered, though, that it was just an exhibition?
No, because I'm there to win it. Like,
Of course,
by the way,
of
it's not
course.
affecting Minute Slam, to be very clear, because the rules were changed midstream.
Of course,
This is not
yeah.
a lot. I mean, it's a win for Frank, but it's not really a win. Whatever.
It's a home run derby of sorts.
But, well, sort of, but in the middle of it being like, yeah, we're also counting like pop flies.
Right.
It's just weird.
Right.
Like Jeff's like, yeah, and I know Jeff. He got like 4 tweets.
Yeah.
He's like, he's a perfectionist. He loves a dozen. That's fine. Rico and I are going to come up with our own league, our own trivia league, and I think we'll have a good time. It's it's like live. Like I think sometimes you need. It's like the famous. Will knows this. The Monday Night Wars.
Well, he has.
WCW and WWF. Like you need competition to be better. I think Jeff needs a little push now, and Rico and I with our trivia league, I think is the way to go.
I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
But he has always gotten off on stumping you. Like if he writes a Bruce question that
I think he takes like
stumps you or
sexual
something like
pleasure
that.
almost from it.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
so do I.
Now I've always seen that as unfair because there should be questions for all. It shouldn't be based on
what
who's
can you
playing.
do?
I don't.
I mean, what can you do? What's up? Who's this?
This is Jeff.
Oh, it's Jeff. Hello, the commissioner.
Just wanted to call in.
You're
Just wanted
Lowe.
to congratulate you on a great career.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you as well. You've been a great commissioner. I think, like I said after the match, No problems with Frank. I have a problem with it changing midstream. I consider the Fred Couples question to be crazy. But if you want somebody to write questions or somebody as a sounding board, I'm always there for you as a friend.
You are. To be fair, I did warn you about 6 months ago. Fred Couples, you were bare bones at this point.
Well, you know, I should be penalized for my greatness, but yeah, go ahead.
we were close to the end on Fred Couples. That is fair. Which if you were to ever hypothetically return, I would suggest that not be, because we're just out of questions on Fred Couples.
Well, when Rico said he retired last night. So when Rico said he retired, it dawned on me that it's probably best to go away together with Rico, because Rico, I think, is once again said he's retiring.
Yes, the bit master did say that.
This guy's taking this as a real joke.
He's not happy.
He's hilarious.
Well, I think, I look, like I said, I think you got some backlash. You didn't like it, so you changed the thing midstream, which is your prerogative. It's your league. It's your rules. You know, I've never been the commissioner before.
I've already said that. It's the entire point of this was to grow our YouTube base. We launched our YouTube channel, and people were saying they wanted to play along, and that's why they liked it. So I was getting a lot of DMs about it, so we changed it. I'm like very unbothered by it. I would like if you return to the league, but if you're not, then I congratulate you on an excellent career.
Well, thank you. I'd like to think if there's ever a dozen Hall of Fame, I'd be the first inductee. I mean, a 3-time champion, a 3-time MVP, the only MVP, not the one-on-one champion, but it's been a wonderful run. And like I said, you know, if Rico wants to come back and take over the team, I mean, that's his prerogative as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's very, very possible, but he seems to have just retired on Twitter officially. So
I did see I was at 3 a.m. when he did that, which is concerning. But that's
he did? Okay.
Yeah, so it was a
He's
little
wrestling with it all night.
That's true. Yeah, it could change. It could change things for a man. But yeah, but no hard feelings. I know the door is always open, but I think best now to take the season off.
You don't have to decide anytime. You know, you have a month and a half to see. You know, right now, obviously, Quiggs is on an island by himself. First match of the season.
That's the way he likes it. Yeah, that's the way he likes it. Yeah.
Just Quiggs versus Dave on his own. But yeah, if you decide to come back, give a month and a half. So.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Commissioner.
Yep.
So
good luck to Will as well here.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. What do you think so far? You're very invested.
Gives us big Kenny Banya energy.
He does. There is.
Yes.
There is. I'm seeing a lot of James. I'm seeing a lot of James Corden too.
Like
he does. He looks like James Corden.
There's something I like a little. There's something I like, but then there's also like. That I feel like we're gonna figure something out in the next maybe 40. So I'm gonna hang up and live. Next 45 minutes, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna. I don't know, but good luck
he's
to him.
on. You're right. He's on that edge where it's like it's either gonna go one way or it could go unbelievable or it could just kind of.
You know what he is the perfect guy that half the people are gonna love and half to hate it and they're gonna flip. The people that loved him when he came in 6 months are gonna despise him.
Right, but
he's that kind of guy.
The thing that'll always be stuck with him now is he came in so late though. People are always gonna be like, you don't care about the show.
Interesting.
That's going to stick with him, I think.
I think he can disprove that, though.
Yeah. What's that, Jeff?
The tie is a big. That's a big move.
Good move.
Like it just to look a little different. Obviously, the wardrobe was a disaster for a guy. I do think. I think Augustus wearing that shirt, like you can see the moment it started to go very downhill for him.
Yeah, that was
that Jurassic Park shirt.
As we were texting yesterday, Augustus had the kind of day yesterday where it's like, it was not so bad. It's good, bad. It was just
a
bad.
rough look.
Two bad shows in a row. And it's like, can you do a show with that guy?
Well, and his response to you was exactly what I now know not to do in those situations. Well, for example, when you say, Jesus, the guy doesn't even mention Big Cat and Julie in the tweet. And then he tweets, by the way, gang, Big Cat and Julie were on the show.
That tweet was unbelievable. It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah. Hey, it's a free month trial on Hootsuite if you do want to.
Oh, is that true? No, I didn't realize that. That's a good joke. You know what? I'm back. Yeah. I'm unretired.
You're back.
I'm back in. Yeah, all it took was one joke. That's
Jeff D. Humor's charm strikes again.
That's all I got before I go. What's your favorite golf? No, I'm kidding. Okay. Enjoy. Good luck.
All right, goodbye.
See you guys.
There you go. I want to defend my title. I'm back in the chair. I'm unretired, Dave.
Well, that was quick.
Dave, how about another deleted tweet from the Kirk Minahan Show account?
Almost as quick as Brady's retirement the first time.
That's true. All right, Will, what else you got?
Just one final thing on the dozen. So Frank said,
how's that Armani suit treating you?
When I say what else you got, that always means I want you to say one more thing about the previous subject. We're right in line with each other. I just
had to say this one last thing. Frank said after the Michael Chiklis TV question that
how much you liked winning time?
Yeah, and then it cut right to you doubling your golf question. So it hard cut, and I was wondering, what did you say in the middle
Nothing. I was kind of like, I was like, I think that show stinks. I knew at that point I already lost. So, like, I knew I was going to lose. So I was just like, whatever. He could say winning times. At that point, I didn't care. And Frank, you don't talk to. Frank just talks. Like, he doesn't pay attention. Like, he did a thing with Shane Gillis this weekend.
Yeah.
And, like, he didn't give a fuck about Shane Gillis. Like, he's just there. Like,
Right.
Shane Gillis likes him. Like, he's like almost
character.
like Pedro Martinez with the little guy,
Yeah.
Nelson.
Yeah. I sadly think it's the same reason Shane Gillis likes me, unfortunately.
Right, exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah, Shane Gillis was funny once. Like, there's that. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
So, in unfortunate news, David McCallum passed away yesterday at the age of 90.
Wait a minute. This is your second story?
Oh, I just wanted to get it out of the way.
Meaning it wasn't your first story?
No,
mean?
it was on my second page.
Do you know who that is, Mike, or no?
No.
Go ahead, Will. Tell him.
He was on NCIS. He was also a musician, and not many people know this, that one of the most famous samples of all time is actually a David McCallum song. So this is The Edge by David McCallum. Let me see if you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. See?
I know this for sure.
I did see that yesterday, yeah. I didn't know this.
Well, rest in peace.
And then you have...
Oh, kind of the same, huh?
No, way different. It's incredibly different. Yep.
So I just wanted to
I
get
read that
out there.
yesterday. I didn't know that. 90 years old.
90
yeah,
years
yeah.
old. He
Yep.
was also in The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
He was also in The Great Escape. There's not many people
Yes.
left from that movie. He might have been the last one, yeah. You didn't know that, did you, Will?
I did know that.
You
yes.
did. Oh, you like The Great Escape?
I haven't seen it, but I do know
But you
it.
do like it, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I do like it.
I know everything McCallum.
I have.
Big McCallum guy.
Yeah,
Big.
sure.
So
In a way, you want to put it ahead of the dozen, but he wouldn't.
He knew better, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
really wanted to.
David McCallum died. I just want to get out of the way, he said.
I knew. I'm glad that the sample worked.
I'm gonna
so
kick
glad.
myself if I don't mention it. So
I don't want it to get lost in the shuffle, folks.
Sure.
All right.
understand.
But our lead story is on Sunday. A tentative deal was reached between the Writers Guild of America.
Lead story is not the dozen?
Well,
our next lead story.
I kind of wanted to do a little bit of Barstool first, I
Gotcha.
suppose.
Well, it's also Kirk Minahan.
Yeah.
It's not
yeah.
Barstool also. It's the Kirk Minahan show. The commissioner
sure.
called in. I would say he groveled, Mike. I don't know if you got
Yes.
that sense.
Yeah.
Oh, and similarly to that, the Albert Breer story that we saw on Sunday. So,
Well, we can't make fun of that anymore.
but on the, it's funny because on the New York Post they quoted Jeff D. Lowe. Yeah, good catch. I think that also might be Leonardo DiCaprio over her right shoulder too. Barstool's Jeff Lowe posted sarcastically.
Not bad.
Pretty
You
good.
don't know he's being sarcastic. He hates Italians.
Yeah,
Good point.
could be Leo. But yeah, so a tentative deal was reached between the Writers Guild of America and the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. The framework of the deal was finalized when they were able to untangle their stalemate over AI and writing room staffing levels. The details of the agreement haven't been released, but they will be revealed by the Guild in advance of the membership ratification votes. The period of the stream...
I could just listen to him read all day.
It would be great if you signed up for one of those radio services that gives you all the news stories. And he just rips and reads it.
Thoughts on the strike, Kirk?
I was texting with my brother about the Ryder Cup. I wasn't listening to any of it. I know the strike's over. What do you want me to say?
Just kind of...
Kirk, give us a take.
I don't have anything to say, Will. What would you like? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think that a lot of the discourse around it, there's a couple of different segments. There's one segment of the people who keep up to date with the story who believe that writers are spoiled. They think that they're all Hollywood glitz and glam, and that to shut down a whole industry over what they perceive.
What are you fucking talking about, Will?
Talking about the writer's strike.
The
What are you-
writers strike. Well, there was also similarly,
I bet you. Okay, I'll see how similar this is. Go ahead. I'm ready.
there was a story saying that essentially to finalize the deal, the SAG-AFTRA strike.
He just wants.
also-
Yeah, Will just wants to do more about the guy who died. He wants to go through.
I could do David McCallum talk all day. I mean, I know I'm not going to be there, but could this at least be Will's walking music or something?
Definitely. Be John's wedding music.
Doing slow motion.
Does a snort?
Putting his cigarette out.
John slow dancing to the next episode. It's the motherfucking Peltier.
What else, Will?
Well, so did you read this Martin Scorsese GQ article that came out yesterday?
I did.
So it's kind of the way I read it. I thought it was an excellent article. It was very sad, but after reading it, it sort of reads like the last hour of The Irishman. It's about mortality, getting old.
It's like Bruce has been doing this a lot lately too. You get to this age where you're confronting death, and yeah, this is a great artist, the greatest American filmmaker of all time, is coming to the end of his life, and he's a Catholic guy, he's an Italian guy, he's got a lot going on in his head. And he wants to make 20 more movies, but he knows he's not going to be able to. It's very difficult.
That's a lot of what The Irishman was, too, at the end, basically.
Yeah,
It's kind
that's what Will just said.
that, yeah.
Yeah, you listen to Will?
I suppose.
Stealing his takes now? Jesus. Yeah, exactly right. So I think he's battling that. I don't know how that's going to incorporate into this movie, but we'll see.
Yeah, and I
Tickets available for that movie now.
I was looking, I was doing some research. I saw one thing that for the Lincoln Square IMAX in New York City, it's 80% full. The IMAX at Boston Common is pretty full just yesterday at 10 a.m. But it is the AMC Boston Common 19 IMAX is a LIMAX. It is not an actual IMAX formatted screen.
Get him, Will.
Yeah, so the Jordan's furniture.
You realize you
one-
mispronounced IMAX. You said LIMAX.
Yes, it is a LIMAX.
I don't understand. Oh, it's not telling the truth.
It's a lie.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not an act. So the IMAX screen.
Why don't you say the IMAX is lying? I see what you did. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
it's a fun-
LIMAX.
The jar is round. The mug is round.
Go ahead.
You should call a round team. Yeah.
I got you. And you park on the driveway. Drive on the parkway. Huh. Okay, it's all coming
Soup
together.
is not a meal, Jay.
Yeah, a LIMAX. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still good.
You realize that Barstool is a partnership with AMC, right?
I did not know that.
No, be careful. We do. Yeah.
Well, I still prefer going.
Okay, but
to see,
you want to take that back, though, right?
Of course, I want to take that back.
Will you edit that out for the actual podcast episode itself?
Absolutely, I'm
Thank
writing
you,
the
yeah.
timestamp.
Good. Dave,
down
we still have
right.
that deal with AMC, right? Yep. Yeah, good. Okay. All right. Got it, Will.
55 minutes, 50 seconds. Gonna cut
That famous
out.
Barstool AMC partnership.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, aren't
Lost
they-
a lot of money after the whole Wall Street bets incident.
Exactly.
Yeah, I believe that they're doing a special screening of Out and About at the Assembly Row IMAX. Isn't that part of the deal?
Go ahead, Will.
Didn't land.
No, it
but
In some ways, it did. Buddy.
there was a quote that definitely I've ripped a couple of quotes, but Marty was quoted as saying, "I'm at the age
Marty.
now." First name basis.
He's got this movie coming out with Bob De Niro.
Yeah. Him
And Leo, yeah.
Him and Bob. I'm at the age now where you'll die. That doesn't mean you don't take
This is not you. This is Martin Scorsese. Okay.
or Marty.
We got it, Will. We got it.
That doesn't mean you don't take advice in that and you don't discuss and argue, but at a certain point, you know what you want to do and you have no choice. Again, just morbid. Similarly to The Irishman, like I said, it's all the music cuts out. There's no score. It's just this withering away old man.
It's a horror movie. As I said, the last 20 minutes of The Irishman's a horror movie.
And he still won't give up the
He wants the
names.
guy to leave the door open for him a little bit because he's scared at night.
Oh,
Yeah.
heartbreaking. Frank, they're all dead. I got one more for you, Kirk. Kirk, I got one more for you.
Go ahead, Will.
I do a
Do it as a Nicholson if you
I do a great Al Pacino as Jimmy Hoffa from The Irishman.
Okay.
If you got it, a truck brought it to you. What we need is solidarity. Solidarity.
It's actually pretty good.
Solidarity. Solidarity.
We heard you, Will. Al, how do you do it subdued? Like the scene when he's with Joe Pesci. It was like, it's my, you know what I'm talking about, yeah. I love that scene.
It's my union, Frank.
I understand. It's
Very
not Frank.
simple.
It's not Frank, is it?
Not
De Niro's Frank.
Russell is, isn't his name Russell, Joe Pesci?
Russell Buffalino, but I was doing the part where after when
No, I'm talking about when he's in the scene with.
Dave.
You see, he says this. I know it's your union, but this way you could step aside.
Yep. Oh, they wouldn't dare. Oh, and then he goes, it's my union, Frank.
Right.
It's my union. It's very simple when you put it like that.
It's not terrible.
Chills, Mike. Chills.
It's not bad. I want it to be worse.
That's good. Yeah.
Can I, just for the sake of posterity, can I try one more?
Sure. Yeah. Who are you going to do?
This is Chris Penn from Reservoir Dogs.
Chris Penn. From the late Chris Penn, the son. He plays Eddie's son in Reservoir Dogs. What's his name? Is it Nice Guy Eddie? Is that the
Nice
old guy?
Guy.
What's
No.
Chris Penn's name?
Nice Guy Eddie.
Oh.
The dad is Larry. No,
The actor's name is Lawrence.
Lawrence Tierney.
Tierney. Yeah, who was a terrible actor. Tarantino hated him in the movie. Didn't want that guy to play the part. Yeah.
His movie knowledge seems to be better than any candidate, which is good.
You think it's better than Mix or something?
It seems
It's better than Montantes who's never seen The Godfather.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Do you want
that's who I'm basically.
What's the scene you're doing here?
This is the end scene during the stand.
Don't you shoot my fuck! Right, God.
Quit pointing that fucking gun at my dad!
It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Thank you.
What do you think the first movie I ever saw Chris Penn in was?
I don't know. I do not know.
Okay, well, the point is, I know you don't know, but
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Footloose.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah, he plays Kevin Bacon's buddy in that movie, yeah.
Which one of these impressions did you do when you got the immigration job in that interview?
I just picture 3 Guatemalan people just trying to get in the country. And he's like,
Solidarity!
what are you doing?
Solidarity!
Like, we just want to eat.
Look, but don't touch.
Don't shoot my fucking dad!
Quit pointing that fucking gun at my dad! So Marty, he also in this same article.
Yeah, I think we're good with that story. What else?
So just sort of a follow.
Do you think that Dave, how you doing over there? Are you
I
getting
just
a
tweeted
solid?
out the solidarity clip. That was
Okay.
fantastic. Yep.
Do you think he
Thank you.
did the Scorsese story just to do the Jimmy Hoffa impression?
Which is a smart play. by him.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm not
yes,
criticizing.
absolutely,
I'm
yeah.
just seeing sort of a
It's a good point.
yeah. I mean, I think the person who wrote the GQ profile is married to the woman who did the Megyn Kelly thing, Amanda Dobbins. Just,
Oh, really?
Just as a note. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh, Amanda Dobbins from The Ringer.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a zero.
Yeah.
She
Well,
stinks.
she does stink. You're
You
right.
ever tried to listen to her in that
Tough.
zero fucking fantasy? Oh,
I don't hate the fantasy guy. He's okay. I don't like her. I don't like her.
stinks.
That's because I don't like women. Like,
Of course.
shrill, stinks, has bad taste in movies.
Do you know the history of Amanda Dobbins on this program?
he may not go that far back.
Please enlighten me.
Don't worry about it. Will. Go ahead.
So just a follow up to the
Mike hurting his own candidate right there.
Well, I want to be fair to everyone. I grilled Josh
Yep.
the same as I'll grill my buddy Will.
Understood. Love you, Mike. So fall and winter is typically Oscar season. So with that in mind, do you have a top 3 of the year so far? And then do you have a top 3 most anticipated pictures that you're looking forward to in the final stretch of 2023?
Huh?
So, what are your top 3 favorite films of 2023 so far? And then looking ahead.
Will doesn't get the hump one, the joke that like, well, all right. Is it gonna become a movie podcast, Mike?
I'm just very interested.
I like just the idea, any topic, Will setting you up in this manner. I like the kind of,
My top
Like
3
you-
films so far this year.
yeah, like
Yes.
you know what's coming and he just asks you the question.
I liked Past Lives. I liked what?
Oh, okay.
You're shocked by that.
Did you see
You
it?
never
Will, or
stop
no?
surprising him.
I did not. I try to go to the movies at least once a week, and I haven't.
I have
seen
an
that
old
yet.
friend who went to movies once every day.
Oh, who was that guy?
I can't tell when he's doing
I
a
don't
bit.
know either. I don't know either. Who knows? Can you do a Clemmer or no?
Let me put my mic on mute.
Mike,
Try
hold
it.
on.
Give it a shot.
Mike, just give me an idea 1 second. Let me know when you're ready, Willie. I said, can you do a Clemmer? He paused and he just put up 1 finger. Like, give me a minute.
Well, we'll hold.
We're in no rush. Tell me when you're ready, Will.
I'm trying to do something.
Okay. That's,
That's a lot of work.
I liked it.
can't do them all.
I liked it.
For on the spot.
Yeah. I didn't hate that.
Not
I couldn't
bad.
do it that good.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously Oppenheimer is my number 1 movie of the year. It's one of the great movies of the century. A third one. I don't know. It's not been a great year so far. I like I like the Spider-Man movie a lot. That was pretty good.
This is certainly not like one of the greatest movies of all time or anything, but I loved Blackberry. I thought it was actually very good.
Oh yeah,
Glenn Howerton.
Glenn Howerton's very good in that.
It was great. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
It was like a social network for dummies, sort of. A
For
movie.
morons.
Yeah. But I liked it a lot.
It was solid. It was solid.
Dismissive, Mike, right there. He literally turned his head.
Hey, thanks, Will. I appreciate the pat on the head.
Wow.
It was solid. It was rock solid. I gave it 3.5 stars on Letterboxd. Are you familiar with Letterboxd? By the way,
I am. Yes, I am.
What would be your thoughts on potentially creating a show Letterboxd account? So in situations where movies get brought up and you give a little
It's
review.
yours, buddy. Go for it. If you want to do that, let me know. I'm in. I'm in if you're in. We're in together.
Wow.
There you go.
It's a big responsibility.
That is a check. Okay.
Fully aroused?
Yeah, Mike is. There it is. Go ahead.
And then
guy's great.
just
What are your 6 favorite Betty Davis movies?
What's your favorite curse word?
and then
What
three.
was God going to say to you when you appear at the pearly gates? There it is. Can't believe this woman left him, Mike. Can you?
Oh boy! And then 3 most anticipated of the year for the final stretch.
Still.
Oh, we're still there. Okay.
I'm very curious. I'm very curious.
I don't even. Scorsese for sure.
Yep.
What else is coming out? I don't
Napoleon? Thoughts on
know.
Napoleon?
No, Ridley Scott's a mess now.
Oh, are you out on Ridley Scott later?
Later,
Dave?
yeah. I think
Really?
this movie's gonna stink. It's gonna be bloated, long, stupid. I think it's gonna suck.
No, did you see The Last Duel?
Yes, I didn't like it.
Didn't like it.
Nope. We'll argue about that off air.
Sure.
I think everyone's gonna get pushed back anyway. What am I forgetting? What else? You asked me the question.
I thought you were going to have him at the hip. So there's also, this is a potential 2024 release, but Megalopolis, the Francis Ford Coppola
movie, yeah.
no, what's
That's-
his name?
that's
Francis Ford Forcini, I believe.
That's gonna stink. That movie's gonna stink.
Oh, you think so?
Yes, it's gonna stink.
Thank you, Mike.
We got it. What else, Will?
I will say Will was nervous you weren't going to bring up Lizzie. He seemed like he wanted you to bring that
No,
up.
no,
up who?
Mike.
the girl.
Complete
that,
opposite.
Oh, we're calling her today. Don't
Okay,
worry.
all right. He was nervous about that.
Mike.
She's still asleep.
Well, I was going to do a bit on Boomer and Geo talking about Portnoy and Washington Post.
I don't care about that, but I want to play this pussy Tiki
WFAN?
Barber.
Oh,
What
yeah.
a put. They fire him yet for being a fucking baby? Jesus Christ. Be a man, as my guy would say.
That's crazy. When Dave mentioned it to me, I thought it was him, like, I thought they were doing a bit. And then
Classic
I heard it, I was
former
like, Jesus.
athlete. I dealt with this with 4A at the beginning, who can't take criticism. They're so used to people sucking their dicks all day long. When somebody, Joe Benigno, who's a moron.
I love
Right,
Benigno.
but I mean, it's like an acknowledged moron. Like he wouldn't argue that.
Yeah.
He's
Caleb-
all
that
upset.
Caleb Jenner's pretty good.
You have the cut?
I do indeed.
All right, go ahead. So hold on. I'm sorry, Willie. Let me set it up. Hold on.
Sorry.
That's fine. So the Jets obviously lost to the Patriots this weekend, and the quarterback who bangs all the moms, right? Is that the deal?
Zach
Is
Wilson.
that the joke with him, or is he mom bangs people?
Banged his mom's friend, I think.
He banged his mom. Okay. So Zach Wilson played terrible. He sucks. Joe Benigno's a huge lifelong Jets fan. He's ranting and raving. Why is he on there?
I would just assume it's like a Jets.
Like a weekly spot or something?
Yeah, they probably love
That's his
him.
old partner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan Roberts.
Evan Robertson, Tiki Barber, who stinks, who's never been interesting in his life, has just gotten away with being like a good-looking, boring athlete everybody blows. He's so boring, you would not believe how boring he is. So he's there, and Tiki Barber, I guess, is defending Zach Wilson, which is, I think, probably crazy, but fine, that's a take. And then Joe Benigno was basically, Tiki was doing a game for CBS, a different game.
Yeah.
So Joe was like, which is exactly what I would have been like, you didn't watch the
You didn't watch the game. Yeah.
fucking, Tiki, you think Tiki Barber flew back and watched the game?
No.
He watched the highlights like everybody does. And so Joe Benigno called him out for it. Go ahead.
You hate the Jets. You would love to see the Jets go 2-15. Stop it.
I love
You're
Dave
a
Hackett.
giant.
I do not
if
lo-
this
I do
was the
not hate the
situation
Jets.
with the Giants, you'd be screaming to get Wilson the hell out of there.
First of all,
so
I never
don't
scream.
give me this nonsense.
First of all,
all right,
I never
Teak?
scream because I watch and I analyze. And
Okay,
I,
well,
and
you
I-
Hold
can
on. So
analyze-
right there, if I was a program director or I was David Field, my friend David Field, I'd be like, you're fired. You don't yell, you analyze. Get the fuck out of here. You're a talk show host. Fucking act like one. Don't act like you have a stick up your ass.
It was almost like a how dare you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
How dare you challenge
That's how 4A
me.
started. That's how these athletes start. They think that they're better than you. And, they're better athletes. Tiki Barber's better at football than I am. Better at analyzing football than me. He's a drip. Once you leave that world, and this is what 4A and I had that fight when we finally sat down and talked it up. Once you leave that world and you come in this world, we're all equal. You've accepted this job, so you're no better than. You've, deemed yourself to be low enough to do sports talk radio, then get in the fucking dirt when the guy like Joe Benigno is calling you out. You're not better than he is. You are. Matter of fact,
He's
in
better
that
than
field,
you.
you're less than him.
Yeah.
So start acting like it. So they fight back, and then he turns off his mic and says this is bullshit, and then leaves like a fucking pussy.
Well, I wonder with the guys like Tiki, what do you think sports talk radio is? Because Benigno's literally the stereotype. If in a sitcom,
Right.
if you were casting a New York sports talk radio guy, it'd be Joe Benigno.
Yeah. He's a moron. What are you doing there, Will?
Oh, it's just a little hot in here.
Okay, jacket's off.
May I?
Yes, you may. Thank you. Jacket is off. But what a baby. Oh, I saw some people defending him on tweets. Pussies. Oh my God. Oh, Benigno's young. He's right. He's exactly right. And Tiki knew. That's why Tiki was upset. He knew that Benigno got him right. I bet you Benigno will not be on that show again.
What's crazy were the people defending him either? I'm guessing journalists that
No,
love sucking athlete
anti-Benigno.
dicks. Oh, really? Because I was gonna say, or young people that don't.
That too.
That's kind of what.
Too. You're right. That too.
That's what sports radio was.
Embarrassing.
Benigno's an example of why I think there was a little more. It doesn't seem like it now, but a show like Felger and Maz would have been more like Benigno back in the day, 20 years ago. If you're a top-rated show, I think you have a little more Benigno in you.
Right.
I
guess so.
It seems now when a lot of people get really mad about the Patriots or whatever, it seems phony. But guys like Benigno never did, which is why I liked them.
Right.
Francesa too.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
And similarly, Benigno he's calling in remotely, so he's not in the room. So it's not like he's in the studio with them. So would he walk off if he was in the studio with them?
Yes.
I also,
he's a pussy. Yeah. Tiki Barber's a pussy. Yes, he would.
It wasn't salacious.
It was nothing. It was a zero. It was a zero.
Was Tiki hired originally just to be a national guy?
Yeah, he was on with
He was
that
on
guy.
NBC.
Yeah, he wants to do syndicated network sports
now
radio.
he's doing
right.
he doesn't understand this is the job. You're gonna have idiots like this. You're gonna fight and yell and scream. And if Tiki Barber had a sense of humor, he'd yell and scream back with him, and it'd go a long way. But they don't. And the way radio works is now everyone's gonna go down on Benigno in that building.
Right.
Because Tiki that's an afternoon show, right?
Yeah, Benigno won't be allowed back on.
Right. I'm telling you, he won't be back on.
Yeah.
He won't be back on. If he is, he'll be muted and he'll apologize. And Tiki won't, he walked out in the show.
Right.
It's unbelievable. What else, Will?
So Magic Johnson responded to the cancellation of Winning Time. He was quoted by The Hollywood Reporter while attending the, wait for it, Elizabeth Taylor Ball to end AIDS.
Well, it does make sense, Will. I mean, you are aware that he's afflicted with the disease, right?
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
His quote, ripped directly from The Hollywood Reporter. Well, I never watched it because nobody in this world can tell the Lakers story.
What's happening, Will?
Dave's died over here. Well, I never watched it because nobody in this world can tell the Lakers story like it needed to be told. The Showtime story? Nobody. Dr. Buss was way ahead of his time as our owner.
Who cares? Who cares, Will? Who cares? What are you being cool for? Okay, what's your point?
My point is that, as you've discussed, the historical inaccuracies of that show and the stretch and the veil that it is all true, that it all happened, infuriated me to no end.
Yeah, I could tell.
And I thought it was hate watch. I found myself after the second episode where both teams turn, Boston goes, beat LA, and then they go fuck Boston. Both times I'm by myself and I just go, I fucking hate this show. So it stinks.
Drink of that, Mike.
Shame there's no record of that. No one will ever know.
Missed that sound.
That's too bad, yeah. Something I've never covered before. What else?
In celebration
How
of
are we doing here, Dave? What do you think so far?
I love Will. I
Oh,
love
you're
everything
good.
about it. Yeah.
You're not, okay, well, all right, okay.
Thanks, Dave. In celebration of the 20th anniversary of School of Rock, Paramount Home Entertainment is releasing a collectible limited edition Blu-ray steelbook. Thoughts on Linklater? Thoughts on the film School of Rock?
Dave?
Dave hasn't seen it.
That's not what I'm asking for, Will.
This might surprise you, Kirk. Dave has no thoughts on Linklater.
That's not why I was asking that. I think Dave knows that's not what I was really looking for.
Probably
Dave,
not.
Go ahead.
Probably not. I think you can move on to another topic, right?
I think so. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to play every director in history with you.
Oh,
What?
yes, absolutely.
Well, then why'd you bring it up?
There is a little tendency there.
I was
You're damn right. Why, Kirk? Why would you do that?
Absolutely.
I was hoping that it would sort of transition into.
Oh, I'm a pawn in your game. Okay, I
No.
understand.
I was hoping that from there, maybe you would.
You'll do your Jack Black impression.
Once I
Yeah,
pull
go
the
ahead.
right strings.
You would say, your thoughts on School of Rock. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, we're going for it.
I love it.
Sorry. Yeah. See what I said earlier, Dave? This is the problem. This is Mike. We've arrived at problem one.
We found the possible flaw, but he can break.
This is why. What's her name? What's her name?
Lizzie.
That's why Lizzie left him. He's self-involved. Was that something she would say to you?
I don't.
You weren't listening. Yeah, I understand.
She was
Why are you breaking up with me?
She had a great ass.
We're just a couple of fellas here at the diner at the hotel watching the Celtics game, and Lizzie's gone. What else, Will?
So, Chris Brown.
School of Rock.
Linklater is doing a 40-year odyssey for Merrily We Go Roll Along.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. So, Chris Brown
What
has
a
been.
joke, huh, Mike?
I liked it.
I landed with everybody watching.
Thank you.
Please buy the pay-per-view, please, God.
Barstool.tv/PPV. 3 easy steps you can get. The Kirk Minahan live show from Sacco.
Thank you, Willie.
Very welcome. Chris Brown has been hit with a $2 million lawsuit over an unpaid Popeyes chicken loan. Now, I'm sure you're assuming, what does that mean? The singer has been sued by City National Bank.
I know what someone would have tweeted about it yesterday.
Oh, boy.
Classy. Tommy Quinlan just tweeted out the pay-per-view link, Mike.
Oh, that's nice. He can be reduced to.
Well, it's still
supporting
nice.
it.
It's nice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, let's.
Patriots fan killed in fight at Gillette Stadium, reportedly being laid to rest in Mac Jones jersey.
That's sweet.
It's going to hell.
He's a huge fan. 30-year ticket holder, right?
Jesus. Well,
Why, Will? Why is he going to hell?
That's.
What? Hell?
Yeah, it's so bad. That's
is it a sin?
Yeah, that's tragic. That is absolutely tragic.
Did he die?
That he died, but also
More so than
him
Mac Jones.
desecrating his body and his future grave by putting him in a Mac Jones jersey.
It's a bold move by him. Or the family. They're showing a lot of faith in Mac Jones. I will say that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could dig him back
Gone
up.
next year.
Yeah. Go ahead, Will.
Well, so let's take a pause from the news
Yeah,
stories.
well, let's do that. Yeah. Mike, go ahead. Take a pause, would you?
Yeah.
We'll take a pause for a second to talk about HelloFresh, if that's okay with you, Will.
Absolutely.
Kickstart a fresh fall routine with HelloFresh. HelloFresh handles all the meal planning and shopping to deliver everything you need to cook up a tasty meal right at home. They do the hard part, and you get to take the credit. When it comes to options, honestly, more is more. Their menu, HelloFresh's, includes over 40 recipes and over 100 add-on items to choose from each week. Pretty simple. It's America's #1 meal kit, of course. All the stuff you want. Friendly, kid-approved, healthy, easy time-saving breakfast and family dinners as well. And by the way, lunches for school, they'll handle that for you. A new season calls for new meals. HelloFresh is a fresh fall lineup of delicious dinners and more to choose from. Take your pick from 40 weekly recipes that suit your lifestyle, from veggie to family-friendly to fit and wholesome. Go to HelloFresh.com/50, MINIHANE. Use code Minahan again for 50% off, plus 15 off for the next 2 months. HelloFresh.com, 50 MINIHANE. Use my last name as a code, 50% off, plus 15% off for the next 2 months. Go ahead, Will.
All right. Well, we'll do one more story before. Pause is over. We'll do one more story before we put these over to the side real quick. Speaking of the Patriots, did you see that terrible Belichick quote about the whole Travis Kelce?
I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was that bad.
Where do you fall on that? Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, power couple in the NFL.
Travis Kelce's had a lot of big catches in his career. This would be the biggest.
Just
They're
gross.
so proud of that shit now.
I know.
Like, that's what they deem a win.
Well, I thought this
no
yesterday.
impact.
Well, I saw the Barstool tweet out, which is fine. Everyone's tweeting out, but my thing is always, if we did that on the old show.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. If we did that on the old show, and it went viral, semi-viral, whatever. Great, like fantastic. That's good. But like nobody is going to start listening to the show, which is always what matters. Like I don't blame them for tweeting it out. They did well, but they think Dave's right. They're like all happy. Like this is a great day. Like it doesn't change what you're trying to do at all.
No, I guess the idea with that's anything like going viral like that, it's like the same as why McDonald's advertises. Like you want your name out there. And if you do it enough, then people are hearing their show title.
No, but if you do enough McDonald's advertising, people go and eat there. But like people don't know on Twitter that that's even a show. They just see the quote.
Right, that's true.
And if you're in Arizona and you see the Barstool, who gives a shit?
Because usually they don't even say who asked.
No, and if
it's
they
just like,
do,
this is Belichick
if they
doing
do, we used to make news like that all the time with Brady and Belichick.
Right.
Like it would be on ESPN and Curtis would be all excited. And I understood it, but it didn't really mean anything.
And sometimes they would just say like WEI's morning show.
Yeah, it didn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. But I thought the quote wasn't. What are you so worked up about that, Will?
Well, I think it's kind of.
By the way, breaking news. I've never done this. I figured out how to do this. I muted Taylor Swift's name from Twitter.
Really?
Yep. Took a break.
It's too bad.
Just too much. Nothing against her. These fucking stories. I've had enough.
You're gonna miss some gems.
Oh Christ. Go ahead, Will.
I just think it's sort of similar to the Benigno story where he's in studio because it's after a win. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if they lost to the Jets? Would he be in studio? Would he do that?
But they didn't,
call?
so.
Yeah, but it's still, and I have this same opinion with the social media team and the clips that they post after a win. Belichick is so hyper aware that the Patriots social media team is in there. It just comes off as a little bit phony.
I don't think Belichick cares a lot about a tweet going viral from the Patriots. I don't think that's high in his list of priorities when he's asked that question.
No.
Do you,
It's
Mike?
Belichick throwing him a bone because that's a question he can answer without.
Yeah, he's a playful move because they won. Yeah.
Without giving,
They beat the
without
Jets, who
giving
he
another
hates.
team anything.
Yeah, I agree with that. What else, Will?
So we're gonna put these to the side for a bit. I have a somewhat of a game. So on my appearance, you had mentioned that I sound a little bit like Mayo.
He does.
I
wish you hadn't told me that.
I didn't notice it until you said that, and then I heard the episode, and I was shocked. So I brought in a little game called Will or Mayo. So I'm gonna play you a clip.
Do we have music for this or not?
How long did that title take you?
We do indeed. It took a little bit, but so
I have a feeling. By the way, I could be wrong. I have a feeling Will sings.
I have a song.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Yeah, I know people. You look like
Damn,
you look like a musical.
You mean you have
guy.
a song ready, or you have a number one hit tune?
I was gonna wait.
But you like sing like on like karaoke and stuff, right?
I'll do karaoke.
Yeah, he's like
sure.
a performer. Like he wants to sing. Like yeah.
I mean, now that you say Mayo, there's definitely Andy from The Office.
You mean like Carano-ish? Like he has.
He'd like to. He harbors those things.
No.
Yeah.
I love music, but I mean it's dicking around and stuff.
You have a song for today. You're saying?
I do.
Oh, play later. Okay.
Yes,
So you have a game, Will or Mayo?
Yeah. So I'm gonna play you some sound. You gotta just tell me, is this Mayo or Will? Here's clip number. Mike, you play as well.
Hey, thanks.
Here is clip number 1.
I hope it'd be great if his car's dead when he
Mayo.
leaves.
That's
here.
Mayo.
That is correct.
This game's okay. Well, go ahead.
All right. Here is.
It's not. Okay. Go ahead.
Here is the second one.
Brutal.
It's you.
That's you.
We're listening to your voice right now.
This is not like the voices are. You can identify them. You said you sound kind of like him, Will.
This is bombing. All right.
Will has 80 examples.
This is
He's
bombing.
gonna do each one.
Number 2.
We
I
should have
would
to
have
listen to
said
everyone.
Virginia, but then if it's
That's,
VA,
that's
that makes
Mayo.
me
I can
think
hear while we're talking. I can hear it. I know it's Mayo.
Mike.
It's Mayo. Yeah.
That is correct. All right. Here is,
Oh, is it really? Okay.
that is right. All right. Here is the second question of round 2.
Brutal. It's you.
That's you again.
This is.
You're also going Mayo, you, Mayo, you.
So I thought in my mind, I
He's
thought that
saying the
this was,
same word over it.
I thought this was gonna kill. I thought this was gonna kill.
That's
This is-
you, right?
Yes.
Okay,
that
that's you
is
talking.
me.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Round 3.
1 second. We have close your eyes for a second. For real, close your eyes, okay? All right, I'm gonna play a little game for Will. It's called Kirk or Mike. Ready?
All right,
Okay.
give it to me.
Hello, Will.
Blind Mike.
Wow. How'd you do that?
Hey, Will.
That's Kirk.
Okay, go ahead, Mike. Your turn.
Say brutal. Say brutal.
I was going to. Brutal.
Yeah. You see, I thought that this was going down.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
I want to play round 3.
Let's go. We're in.
Round 3, question 1.
We're gonna do a big fun.
Man.
That's Mayo.
We got the last one of
Go
the
ahead.
third round.
Brutal.
They're driving joke into the ground. I'll give him that.
He's demonetized the episode, but he knows his way out of a jam.
All right, I can close those files out of here.
He's closing in on a Rico and Bosco endorsement, by the way. Just on Twitter. Just on a message I just got. Just saying.
Wow.
What'd he say?
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Fucking child. That might be your worst moment yet. Dave, do you know that? I did. Yeah. You work for. You see, this guy
What'd he say?
This guy wants to work for Barstool, not for the show.
You think so?
Yeah. Yep. I could tell right there. Right. Man, the fans can smell it too. I know that right now. We got a rat in this room.
Damn it, Will.
Incorrect.
Oh, all right.
You got to prove it then. We'll see. What else?
Confidence.
I think I got to play my song now. I think.
Oh, yeah. It's a must.
Yeah, I think we need a little redemption arc. This song goes out to Dave Cullinane.
Okay.
Kirk needs a new.
Hold on. So go back. I don't want to hear Andy Mayo singing.
Wait a minute. I think I've won the game.
Is that you, Will, or was that Andy Mayo?
That's me.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Like you won.
Incorrect, Kirk.
Go ahead.
I knew all along.
Good. Back to this terrible song. Go ahead.
Incorrect.
Could be good.
Kirk needs a new producer. But right now it's Cully doing pods. He puts the clips and the audio together. He is Cully producing the pod.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Where did you
terrible.
Walk us through this. Where did you do it?
Recorded it?
Yeah.
At my buddy Stevie's house.
Your buddy Stevie's house. Okay.
Yep.
All right. What made you pick that particular artist?
Well, initially I was going to do Mandy by Barry.
Are you a fan of Lowe?
I love Barry Manilow.
Okay. Yeah. What are you laughing at, Dave?
I like that. Fan of.
Yeah, that's what I call him.
Yeah.
I was gonna do.
What's your favorite Barry song? Is it this one or no?
This one's up there.
That's how I write the songs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like the Copacabana? No.
A little too played out. I
got you.
I
you
love,
like the deeper cuts.
Yeah. No, I do. I love Mandy. I think it's
okay.
great.
Good song.
So I was gonna do Cully, but then it came to my mind that
too simple though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that this one. I think I really bring it on this one.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I don't mean to get in the way.
Please. Hey, no fault.
Co-produce the pods that make the whole world sing. Co-produce the pods for Gus and Montante. Co-produce the pods that make Big Jack cry.
Stevie's just trying to eat his lunch.
Co-produce the pods, co-produce the pods.
It's kind of funny. Mike thinks there's somebody named Stevie. It's a friend of his.
Oh, well, Steve, he had to dash.
Wait a minute.
How'd that happen?
Steve had to dash.
Steve Robinson.
Steve Robinson.
Yeah, we understand. Thank you.
Give Cully a little chance.
Pick it up, Mike.
As for Kathy's Twitter page, it was a joke. Gift cards for Mickey D's from Grandma 6 feet deep. It's for Jack, it's for Cap, it's for Chase, it's for Kirk. Davey Cullinane proved his worth. Co-produce the pods that make the whole world sing.
I mean, we have Dave's goodbye song now.
We're all set for Saturday. Ready to sing this Saturday, Will?
Co-produce the pods that make Big Jack cry. Co-produce the pods, co-produce the pods.
Key change.
Oh, thank you.
Co-produce the pods that make the whole world sing.
Everyone's holding hands to get out of their cars.
Pods for Mick and Montante. Co-produce the pods that make Big Jack cry. Co-produce the pods, co-produce the pods.
Steve's mother's dying in the next room. Some hospice.
He is Cully. He produced the pod.
Very good, Will. Dave?
I'm flabbergasted.
Masterful.
We're going to do something quickly here, Will, if you quiet for just a second, I want you to influence this. All right, 1 second. All right. The first S.
Oh, I mean, 10.
10?
Yeah.
S is what?
Strength, mental strength.
You think this guy's a 10 mental strength
I do,
wise?
yes.
Okay. T.
10.
Take your time. Don't get it, respect the process.
I understand. Yeah.
E. 10. V.
I mean, 11.
And second E is what? Efficiency. Oh, yeah.
Give him a 10 on this as well.
You could tweet out, Will just got a 50 from Mike on the Steve, Dave. I mean, Dave, would you be, is he your favorite right now or no?
I have to think about it a little bit more, but he made the best first impression out of
This
any
is the wildest performance of all time, I think.
The image of Dave being driven off with
I
his
thought it was
head out of a
blowing up at
sunroof
people.
to that song. Goodbye, everyone.
I'm speechless. How important do you think like a Mike endorsement or a Dave endorsement is, Will?
The biggest. The biggest.
Wow.
Okay,
I really
You don't mean that, though, Will, right?
Where are you at on vibe, Mike? 10?
I really appreciate that, Mike.
He can come around. He'll understand what I'm
You
saying
think
here.
Mike's the most important endorsement?
No, this again, the arbiter of the rating system, the creator of the Steve units. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you.
Damn
Well,
it,
he's not
Will.
answering-
Damn it, Will.
Say it means nothing. It
Means
nothing.
a zero.
There
What
you
matters?
go, buddy. There you go.
What
He's
matters?
coachable. He's coachable.
What matters, Will?
All that matters is Kirk, Seamus, Minahan.
There you go.
What else,
You got
Will?
there.
Dummy.
Well, jokes aside, though, doing that, taking an attempt at that song
Excellent.
is more than I think any other candidate has done
question.
as far as like a production work for the show.
Let's hold on a second. Let's give Mick a little credit as well.
Compared to that?
Mick made clips.
Listen, he did something.
Dave, for the rest of your life, you'll be listening to that song. You're going to listen to mixed clips
No,
for the
that is
rest of your
great.
life?
I'm just saying, Mick deserves credit as well for
Oh,
doing
Dave,
something.
Dave, you're embarrassing.
And
Dave,
hey,
you're
I'm
embarrassing.
not saying the only credible person in this room.
Dave, you're
I'm not
embarrassing.
saying he's the only person
Dave.
that hasn't tried anything.
Well, I think we
Okay,
both
that's
agree.
fair.
Dave, we could talk like adults.
Yes.
Mike has lost his mind. He just
Mike
gave him a
is just-
50. Like it's gone. It's
I'm
over.
in love.
That's the thing. I don't want to get in the way of like it's sweet to see. It's gonna be weird, but he's also not going to be there because Mike's going to take him with him to Las Vegas on Saturday.
The facts he's going to have about Jack Klugman for me.
Unbelievable. All right. BlindMike.net, of course. Are you a subscriber to that, Will, or no?
I am not.
Okay.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
Mike.
It's okay, Will. Don't worry.
Mike
Hey,
doesn't. At
we're
this
not
point,
good enough for
Mike
you,
doesn't
buddy.
care. Yeah. Well, go subscribe, please. BlindMike.net. All right. What else, Will?
So the Regis 9/11 clip really.
Okay, we don't need to go back in time, Will.
Wait, maybe he's going somewhere.
Are you going somewhere, or are you just going to react to it?
I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
I watch a lot of old Siskel and Ebert videos.
So do I.
They get uploaded.
Did you listen to the Ringer podcast about them?
Oh, what the retrospective where they did?
This guy did like an 8-part series. on it.
Yeah,
I thought it was
yeah.
very good.
Yeah,
There's a book coming out about them in November.
There is
There is. Right, write that down. Take your time.
Siskel, Ebert. So
I think he tells us what he's writing too.
He wrote it like
Siskel
he actually wrote
Ebert.
it, put it in his body, Mike. He just wrote like a tattoo there now.
Chiseled it.
So
Book.
there are a couple of pages that upload the full episode, full half an hour with commercials
Correct.
in them. And
Who do you like better?
it's hard because I love Raj.
Sure.
I think he's
You got to choose. Will.
excellent, but Gene can sometimes come off as a little bit smarmy, as a little bit too high class.
I was a Siskel guy.
Excuse me?
I was a Siskel
Oh, you were
guy.
a Siskel. Yeah.
Well, he calls him Gene. He
Gene.
didn't understand what you're
They're
talking
both gone now.
yeah. Gone too soon, but
You're right about that.
I think
But I
that
liked Ebert, yeah.
I would probably go Raj. I would probably
It used
go
to be on Saturday afternoons, syndicated for me when I was a kid. And I would go upstairs to my parents' room and watch. It was on like 4 or 4:30. It was great. I would watch that. Nobody, for some reason, no one was ever around for like a couple of months, like in the fall that year. I remember it was great. I would bring a little snack up there and watch my Siskel and Ebert. Happy as can be.
I used to do that at 9 a.m. on ABC.
See what I'm saying, Dave, though? See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, Dave know that. You didn't, Mike.
The noise
Nope. What was it, Dave?
that he brought it back to himself.
There you go, Mike.
Yes. yes.
What is that? That's got to hurt something, Mike, no?
Hey, not yet.
No, okay.
What's the timestamp? 1:33.
He learns. See,
that's true.
That's the thing is he's obedient.
That's true.
Oh,
What else, Will? Well, why do you bring up Siskel and Ebert?
I was watching an episode from 1996, and there was a Oprah commercial that I thought you should hear.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, have you seen a little puppy around here?
This mom was just told her little girl was lured away by a stranger. I'm shocked. 36 seconds, and these kids were gone. It was a terrifying experiment, and it didn't just catch little kids.
If I was bad news, you would be history.
Our hidden camera shows just how quickly your child can be snatched away. You need to see this to know how to protect your children on the next Oprah.
Monday at 4 p.m. on WBNG TV 12.
Okay.
I understand.
Oh, just the end, how it's such a serious story. And then
I guess the cheery ending.
Mondays at 10.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Similarly, I was going down a rabbit hole of
Roller coaster.
old
October 24th, 2023. Opposable Thumbs, it's called. How Siskel and Ebert changed movies forever. Text Kate to have ordered that for me on Amazon.
Oh, opposable thumbs. I get it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. That's fun.
I appreciate
No,
that.
that's not it. They actually both had, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the irony of the whole thing.
Well,
yeah.
be damned.
Yeah. You appreciate what?
Oh, give me the title of that.
You're welcome.
And so,
Will, book that author, would you please, for the show? You can have his own
Got it.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Got it. It's fine. Go ahead.
so similarly,
His thing is a long pause as he jots it down.
Thank you for that.
I can get more efficient with that. Similarly, I was watching a New York nightly news broadcast from 1973, and there was a news
This guy's
story.
kind of the same guy as me, Mike, honestly. This could have been me. Like I always say, like with Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Like it just
Couple of wires turned a different way.
I was
yeah.
just normal enough that I could sneak through into this show is not obviously mainstream show. It's a very cultish, successful, but a crazy show.
Micro cult.
Yes, micro cult, they say. But, a couple of bumps along the way, and I'm this guy. I am singing something for somebody else.
You're
Instead of being
somewhere
psychic.
saying to someone, I assume you watched Siskel and Ebert. Didn't
Right.
you?
I was watching it in but I watch these things all the time. I
Right,
watch
exactly,
1974 Bride all the time.
Yeah.
On YouTube. That's all I watch. Go ahead.
And so there was a news story that I thought you would find.
You know what?
interesting.
You are currently single, right?
I am. Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, just confirming. I wasn't sure. Go ahead.
There was a break today in a case we've been telling you about, in the case of a retarded woman who was lost and unidentified for a time.
There's a lot of that back then.
That's
you
fun.
see it on Highway to Heaven a lot too. Yeah, they'll say things like that. Yeah.
What was that? I mean, it was a medical term at one time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. What else?
About in the case of a retarded woman who was lost and unidentified for a time.
The severely retarded young woman ended up at Jamaica Hospital last week when she was found wandering around the Queens subway station.
There you go.
Oh.
What else?
We just ended.
Wasn't that great? Okay.
No, the second half she said severely retarded.
We heard it, Will.
Yep.
No, we go heard it.
Again, if I could say, I like that he's bringing in topics that
I
you
agree.
wouldn't think to bring up.
I agree. No, I'm
It
fine.
may not be home runs, but they're, they're doubles.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
No. I got no problem with it.
So Chris Brown was hit with a $2 million lawsuit.
No. Are you done with stories? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not.
Good.
907 Boylston Street in downtown, the former location of the legendary Poorhouse, is becoming Danny's Queer Bar.
I saw that. Yeah.
A quote,
I like the Poorhouse.
A quote, sapphic queer bar in Boston
I read
that
this
was
story,
created
yeah.
to provide a safe and inclusive environment for the LGBTQ plus
Fantastic.
community. So yeah, I really liked the Poorhouse. I thought that I followed this blog that's called
Dave, you got that?
Shit. Usher is headlining the 2024 Super Bowl.
I did see that. Yes.
I'm not sure I'm good enough to headline the Super Bowl, but I do have some pipes on me.
It's okay.
Oh, did you see this?
It'd be wild if they imagine if somebody in the NFL heard this and they love this song and he played that Colonnade song at the Super Bowl. Just everyone like, what? Everyone's like, what the fuck?
Remember when it was like,
They cut to like Andy Reid and he's like,
he's crying.
Taylor Swift's there. She's amazed by it.
Remember like WWE and MTV had their own halftime shows? He could sing the halftime show on the KMS network.
You would do that during the Super Bowl, right?
Absolutely.
Didn't Mankind fight The Rock at halftime once?
Yeah, it was a big match.
The
Yeah.
empty
Celebrity
arena,
death
right?
match. Yeah.
Celebrity death match. I forgot about that. That's right. Go
And
ahead.
it doesn't just have to be Barry Manilow songs.
No, we understand. That. Sure, no, we understand.
That's very kind
Unless
of
we
you.
want it to be.
My mom loves Manilow, so that mean a lot.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Barry in concert?
No, but he does have a Vegas residency.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
He's like, it doesn't have to be Barry Manilow songs, but they do have to be about Dave Cohen. That's all I'm capable of right.
Bingo!
He's got a catchphrase.
Let's take it off.
I gotta say, I didn't think I liked Will the first time he was on. I didn't
Will's
think there was
better
any-
here than he is in in your seat.
Better
over there, which is usually the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more pressure in there, but he's actually better there.
Interesting, yeah.
I think.
Well, because he's presenting topics and he's a weird guy.
And he's come to play.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Will.
So I don't know if you saw this over the weekend, but Getty images of Kevin James during his King of Queens days have been blowing up
I'm
over
annoyed
Twitter.
by it. I don't care about that. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying
I've been tagged in a lot of them.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them, and I was like, I get it. He had a wacky promotional photo face. Like, what? So what?
Yeah.
Sometimes things catch on like that. There's no rhyme or reason, and it's like I get like the joke of it,
Right.
but yeah, I don't.
Well, I guess I was also tagged in this, so I'm assuming maybe this is the reason that Aaliyah Remini said it was like the 25th anniversary of King of Queens or something. So people posting old pictures.
Yep, I saw that. I saw she said how much she liked Jerry Stiller.
I mean,
and Ben Stiller tweeted at her.
How could you not?
Sure, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
What else, Will?
Speaking of, could I just mention this real quick? I don't know if you saw it.
See if you can jam it in. Yeah, go ahead. Good luck.
Speaking of tweets I was tagged in, Dave from Hull tagged me just because I guess Joe Murray from the Sports Hub interviewed John Taffer.
Oh, I saw this. You quickly diffused any potential. You seem like you're almost nervous about it.
Oh, no. I was reacting to how funny it was that he was angry.
Yes.
Because Dave from Hull tweets like, hey, did you see this blind Mike? And Joe Murray replies,
why?
What's the problem?
Yeah, he seemed very upset.
I don't think he was angry. I think he was like scared that Minifans were going to come after him.
It was an odd response, though.
Yeah, he was doing like a show with him or something?
I think he did like a podcast episode.
Yeah, he's doing, isn't he some kind of tasting for some kind of
That must be really good. That must be a good one, yeah.
Whiskey,
I would think.
yeah, I bet so.
Oh, I would think so.
Go to Arsenal Yards, folks.
Yeah, get moving.
Yeah.
What else, Will?
I know
I did see that, though, yeah.
Excuse me. I know it's been done before, but a potential thing that I could bring to the table as a segment for the YouTube channel and especially for the show Twitter page would be a segment called Minihanimations, where we take the best minute.
I think we can figure it out even with the name of that. Let's see if we can guess, Mike. What do you think that is?
A little tricky.
I think it's kind of be a spin-off of The Case where he investigates missing girls around.
I would think famous cartoon characters who were killed and see if we could solve them.
Is that it, Will?
I do have a markup that of a potential look that we.
Let's
could
give
go
that to
for.
Dave. Dave, bring that in. Let me take a look.
I have a copy for Kirk and Mike as well.
Well, it's going to be useless
Well,
on
Mike's
me, Will,
blind,
but
but
yeah,
yeah,
but thanks
doesn't
anyways.
really listen to the show.
Just wanted to be polite.
Talk about
I
Miltons
appreciate
here for a second, Will, if you would. Will, where are the three locations for?
We got Braintree, we got Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, and we have what is it? The Square One Mall? No, the Burlington fucking Mall.
Maybe lose the cursing during the ad read, but yeah, you got it.
Sorry,
That's okay. Miltons.
Sorry, Bill.
Milton's gets it.
Why I have like dots on my head? I know I don't have a lot of hair, but that's not a great representation of my hair. I don't think.
Well, it would be a little more smoothed out during the animation.
What am I doing there? Why am I standing?
Well, this is sort of your desk, so
It looks like I'm standing though.
Yeah, but it's just kind of a markup for what you would see when you're actually in from the waist up. Okay.
Don't let
Gotta
that
do
break
better.
you, buddy.
Gotta do better.
Don't let that
I'm not giving up. What is it?
Minihanimations.
Minihanimations.
Yeah. Do you want another? I have three.
Yeah, bring him in. Yeah. Give him to Dave. Dave, bring him in.
Should I show the
process this
No,
camera?
you do what I tell you to do. I'm gonna break you eventually, just so you know. All right. He's better, Dave, or no? It's the same fucking one.
Well, they're all. It's a flip book, so they're
It's
all
the same picture. I thought you meant you had three different pictures.
Yeah, no.
If I ripped up that one, why would you give me the same picture then? What?
Oh, just in case you wanted to hold on to one.
Why would I want to do that?
Put it on your fridge at home.
Why would I want to do that?
Did I do my Chris Penn impression yet?
Miltons.com. You get your clothes. Oh, Dave, tell us about the experience yesterday.
Fantastic experience.
Yeah.
The selection at the Social Plaza is fantastic.
Yeah. How does Peltz look?
He looks like $1 million.
He looked good in that video. I have to say, he looked good. I saw
Great pair of
Gustus on the
shoes, top
ground.
to bottom. Bill took care of him. by
Was
the way.
Bill there? Yeah.
Yep. Bill
Oh,
was
nice,
there.
nice.
He
How
got the
was
tie. He got the shirt. He got the suit. He got the shoes. Everything. Belt. Everything.
Belt? Oh, I might take that away from him that night. Did he talked to Joanne? I saw he seemed confused about things she likes. No.
Yeah, he knows nothing about his future wife.
Right. That's probably good. Yeah. That's probably good. Yeah. So Pelt's gonna look good. You'll see him Saturday night watching us on pay-per-view. Barstool.tv/PPV. We thank Miltons as always for helping us out. Buy one get one free suit event is going on right now. A lot of fall weddings like John Peltier. Get moving. Calvin Klein. Michael Kors, all the great stuff. Peter Millar, Faraday for fall selections. And the weather side get a little cool now. So Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, I'm wearing one right now, as a matter of fact. From Miltons, Henleys, hoodies, jeans, coats. Go to Miltons.com, take a look around. Or, as Will said, there are 3 great locations. We thank Miltons as always. What else, Will?
I think we should take some calls. What do you think about that?
Sure, if you'd like to.
All right. While I'm getting this set up,
what's going on with the dress, Dave?
You two kibitz in there.
I requested a change. Start the show there. I requested a change of date. I will be picking it up tomorrow, and there's 2 producers in here. So
when? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning, yeah.
Oh, who's in tomorrow?
That is Mick, right? No, tomorrow's Thursday. That's John from Scranton.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's
John from Scranton. Yeah.
Just by himself.
Just by
I
himself.
thought you said there's 2 in there tomorrow.
No, that's Thursday. I'm sorry.
You're picking up Thursday.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just couldn't pull yourself.
Oh, I got to confirm for tomorrow.
Couldn't pull yourself away from the Will experience.
That's exactly it. If Muck can't come in tomorrow, are we in trouble?
I'll find somebody. Maybe the person selling us this dress.
Okay. Yeah, you save yourself a drive. Didn't think of it that way. It feels weird. The Will thing is really throwing this whole thing into
changed everything.
Yeah, it has. Like, I'm not saying he's going to get the job or not get the job, but he's now an actual candidate.
For sure.
So I don't know what that... Like, we have 6 now.
Yeah.
We've gone from 5 to 6 real candidates.
And that's not including Josh, right?
No. Josh just hires an intern.
He's an intern.
Yeah. I'll be curious to see what the other producing candidates have to say about Will.
I know it won't be complimentary.
No. Well, Will at first, they'll be like, but then they'll get dirty.
You know
like,
what?
Oh, he's funny.
I can tell you, Andrew Augustus will say, like, hats off to Will. He did a great job. It's tough to go in there with him, and, you know.
Would you eliminate Augustus Dave as a candidate in your mind or no? Putting aside the personal bias.
You mean, have I done it weeks ago or now?
Putting aside your personal bias.
Yes, I would. Yes.
He's out for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't. You want as many names in there for the
I wouldn't yet either. No, I wouldn't yet either.
Well, he doesn't have any. I guess his video at Saco. Are you going to change your mind on the spot? I just don't.
We got to figure out day of, because I want the day of on the YouTube and everything. I want it to be like an infomercial all day for this pay-per-view.
Yep.
So we got to figure that out too.
Yep.
And we get somebody to dot the I's and cross the will. Yeah. Forget it.
Has this entered your mind at all? Like, does this weigh on your decision at all? Because it's a pay-per-view, because it's a show, a spectacle.
Mm-hmm.
Would Coleman be kind of a boring choice?
Yeah, I could see why you would think.
You know what I mean?
But I can't think that way.
That's what I'm asking you. Yeah, you can't think that way hiring a producer, but for a show, you might want to.
For sure. Yeah. No, it's definitely. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, Will is going to be the people's choice right now, but then they'll hate him.
Will he though? I like him a lot, but will people like him?
It seems like Twitter likes him.
Okay, good.
Mutt is in for tomorrow, by the way. It's big news.
Excellent.
Somehow we got him tomorrow. Yes. As he was texting, I was like, "What Will joke will he have?" And he said, "Are you worried about losing Will for Barstool Comedy and KFC?" He said.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, that's So we'll hear that again tomorrow.
I think you have to. I think you have to eliminate anyone who's not in your top 3 right now.
I don't
Your
agree with that.
expectation
I
is
agree with that.
that they will not win you over on Saturday night. Come on.
That's true, but they could do something.
Yeah, they could.
Hold on, Mike. They could do something in the interim. Doesn't have to be on the show. Like Will's song right there could have just been on Twitter. Like they can do things.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
From what I've seen,
it's going to be sad, by the way, when Coleman tries to do a Bruce Springsteen song on like Twitter now. It's just going to be like a low moment.
He likes that. I'll tell you, the only 2 candidates that I could see bettering themselves in the next few days would be John from Scranton or Coleman, because we've seen the least of them. I think we know who Andrew, Mick, and Montante are at this point.
True. Although you say that, but what if Montante put out a wildly great video? Like, not like his stupid ones.
Like the Joe Biden video.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they can do things. If somebody puts out some skit, somebody puts out a sketch.
Sure.
Somebody goes and interviews somebody tries to be creative.
It's certainly possible.
Like, the whole world, I don't think they've done enough of that, Dave. Like, the whole world is theirs from now until Saturday at 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
They can do whatever they want. Like,
Right.
as long as they're not stupid, like, they have control of the Twitter
Well,
account.
I think John from Scranton actually is taking advantage of that opportunity. He's putting out a ton of videos
right.
promoting the
Correct.
pay-per-view.
Correct. Yeah, correct. But I'm saying something you wouldn't expect. Something super creative and really funny that gets the people, gets the Minifans talking, gets the show, like that kind of thing. Like that song right there was, to me, a big moment.
Right.
Like, I hate to say it, but it was actually a big moment.
Right.
You know? Like, that's like, oh, okay, this guy's not afraid to do this.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that from everybody else.
Right. That's also not afraid to fail because we didn't love the song from a comedic standpoint necessarily, which is why I think a lot of people haven't written one or done something like that.
Coleman is like that conservative coach who goes 10-6 every year.
Right.
Like a good guy, good coach. We
Yeah,
can win with him. Will, who knows?
He could have a 1 in 15 year and then win the Super Bowl.
I guess 1 in 69.
1 in 17.
To be fair,
I'm sorry.
right?
Yeah.
I always get that wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is keep it in the fairway. Or Will's he's an artist,
Yes.
Go ahead, Will.
I don't know how well
See what I'm saying, Mike?
this
The
is going
guy's
to go over, but
You can always tell when he's about to speak, too.
So speaking of the producer,
We always wear a tie during the show.
if that's what you want,
You
Kirk,
probably should, Mike. Right? That's his look.
Absolutely,
now.
yeah, that's kinda his
look.
thing.
That's his
I can bring in the trench coat next time.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't
Will.
necessarily know, but speaking of the producer candidates, and I don't necessarily know.
Hey, who would you endorse if you didn't exist?
I would go with Coleman.
Okay. Would you be able to work with Coleman?
I was going to say, I think if you're going with two,
it's almost like Survivor, Mike. You almost have to form it. These guys have not formed alliances.
But
either,
no,
which to
that's
me is
true.
crazy.
No, they were forming alliances in the beginning, which I found very strange.
But now, it's nut grabbing time.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that's going to happen. But go ahead. Yeah, you and Coleman.
If that's the route that you want to go, absolutely, of course, I need this job. But if that's the route that
We
you
don't
want to
need
go,
it. You have a job.
Oh, a Will Coleman booth is interesting.
That's what I'm saying, right?
That's very interesting.
I think all these, there's a lot of interesting combinations.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know.
But you have a job. You don't need this job.
Because Coleman was kind of annoyed by Will, too.
Huh?
Coleman was kind of, they were in together.
Oh, was he?
right.
Oh, yeah, he
Kept
told him to shut up at
interrupting.
one
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
That's very interesting.
And now the irony is this guy's now might take Coleman's job.
Right.
I'd say Coleman today brought a lot of dude stuff. There was a lot of dude stuff
Coleman?
today. I mean,
Coleman?
no,
Will?
Will. I'm sorry, Will. That was his knock. He didn't bring dude stuff or something like that.
A lot of movie stuff.
It's dudes like
There's
movies.
movies and Barry Manilow.
and
Dudes take chances.
And never mind.
What were you gonna say?
So
You weren't gonna play that song drop for the ninth time, are you? We've done that.
You're
enough.
welcome.
It would have gotten me. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's down.
we're good. I don't want to hear it again.
So I'm not sure of the legality of this, but
Oh, good. I like that.
I have this app that you plug in two phone numbers and it makes them call each other. And 90% of the time, what ends up happening is, hello, what's up? You called me? No, you called me. And it turns into an argument.
This is Mayo.
The other 10%,
You mean the idea?
That might be the worst game of all time.
not a game, just a suggestion. If you
No, the Mayo game. Your Mayo.
oh yeah, horrible, bombed.
I understand this isn't a game,
horrible.
Will. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say I think the intention was to make fun of himself from
No, it
saying
wasn't.
brutal
No,
all the time.
No, it wasn't. He was trying to. He thought there was. Go ahead.
No, that was
He admits.
You want to call two people at the same time? Why would I want to participate in this?
Oh, did I read that? We're loaded up.
Okay. Hello. Mike is smitten.
Certainly, yeah.
Hello.
What's up, wise guy?
What's up?
Marty Walsh here.
Hello, Mr. Well, not Mayor, Mr. I don't know what your title is. I know you're the something.
Yeah, I was out in San Fran, as you know, visiting Lizzie. She says hello, Will.
Oh, is that true, Mayor Walsh?
Spent a lot of time up the Hershey Highway, if you know what I'm saying.
Jesus.
Well, Will said that did happen, as I recall, right, Will?
Couple.
It's the one
All
area
I
he's
know is
sensitive
I've been
about.
taking.
Not sure, right?
I've been on penicillin for a month now. That Lizzie, she's something else. Pissing razor blades for a week.
No, we've heard that. Yeah.
Well, good luck, Will, and Lizzie gives her best.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Hey, load up, Willie.
Load it up.
All right, hello.
Hey, I didn't know you were trying not to be Will's producer because this is the Will show today, honestly.
He's a guy's an entertainer.
But when's the act going to run out? Because I feel like you can get tired of it real quick.
It's definitely a possibility, for sure. I think, but as I always say, thanks for your call. I always say you can get less from them.
Yes.
When they start out, this guy, I'll break this guy down. Like
You
that.
can beat out some of his eagerness, but he'll still be that guy at his core.
Right,
which
believe
is-
me. Yeah, this guy's 6 months from now. In fact, he's going to be a mess.
Right. But you'll still get some of the quirkiness.
First time in.
Correct. Yeah, you let them go crazy and then you rein them in.
Yeah.
I broke Conane. I mean, this is not Steve. This is not difficult. Mike.
Sure.
Yeah, very easy.
Yes.
Go ahead, Will.
617.
Thank you, Will.
Hi guys, it's Lizzie again.
Oh, hey, Lizzie. Oh, wow. You want to talk to Lizzie, Will?
What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on my belly, Will. A couple of tech bros last night came over.
God, again? Again?
Silicon Valley goo all over my belly.
Well, I don't
Google.
Well, there you go, Mike.
Thank you.
Good to see you're doing well.
I'm
Well, even saw your joke,
so
Mike.
fucking tired, Will.
It wasn't that bad. I'm sorry, Lizzie. Go ahead. You hang up on her?
No, she hung up.
Nobody. You buying that, Dave? Or not?
Dave, do you have any confirmation?
Literally talking.
This is the one thing I think can get to Will. True or false, Will?
Yeah.
908. You are up.
Yeah, he's bothered by that. There's something there.
We'll get it.
I am completely over it, folks.
What were you say, Dave?
You can just say to Kirk, like, I don't want to fucking talk about it.
Well, the problem with that is he
Everything's on the
can't, Dave. But now that he
No,
brought,
you'll poke, but you can still say.
Oh yeah. I didn't bring it up this whole
Yeah,
show.
I have no problem.
Yeah.
No problem with it.
Okay. You want to talk to her today or no?
Well,
You can just say no. It's not going to cost you the job.
there have since been.
Oh, see, I told you. Yeah.
But no, there's a
Censor
reason.
Will.
No. No, there's a reason why she didn't answer.
Why?
I believe. So, my sister still follows
The
her
Saudi
on
Arabian
Instagram.
government is after her.
Your sister still follows her on what?
She still follows her on
OnlyFans?
Instagram.
Instagram, gotcha.
And I was at her house for a party, and this was right after I was on the show. And she told me that she thinks that Lizzie now lives in Spain. And that is why she did not answer and it went straight to
4 o'clock in the afternoon there, but
I feel like you
okay.
oversold that.
Her tone, and then
No, it's like I don't think she
Has a telephone?
No, like an international.
She might
plan or
not be
whatever.
answering an American phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Might also be the time you left that long song. Down at the Lizzie Cabana. Go ahead.
908.
Hello.
Hello, Kirk.
Yes.
This is Inigo Montoya, and I fucked Lizzie.
Oh, come on.
Well, boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it makes sense. You're over. Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, electric. All right, here we go.
Interesting that all these Lizzie calls are dropping off so fast.
It's weird. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Hey, Mike. Hey, Dave. Hey, Will. JJ, how you guys doing?
What a matchup.
Hello, JJ.
Hello.
How we doing, guys?
Good, JJ. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Hey, I had a quick question. I had a show question for Kirk, but first, Mike, I had a quick question for you.
Yes, buddy.
The new producer, doesn't Dave give you all your rides? Is that part of the job, or do you find new rides?
You're going to ride with...
I don't think it's part of the job.
Would you give
no one has to.
Mike a ride?
100%.
Thanks, buddy.
You like that.
I'd love that. But yeah, it's not an obligation. Dave does it out of the kindness of his heart.
True.
Cool. Now, Kirk, I had a random question for you. I know you like shows. You used to talk about it back in your WEI days. Fargo. Do you like that show? I know season 1 I just finished was really good.
I liked season 1,
Was it
JJ.
good?
After that, it didn't work for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know a new season's coming up, too.
I liked the Chris Rock season. Sort of lost me because that was like
wasn't
now
great.
it's not
he's black.
It's not these citizens of.
That's not why. That's not why, JJ.
That's
Yes,
not why.
well, yeah,
JJ.
it's JJ as well.
It's not now. It's not like these citizens of Fargo that have never been in a
Right.
situation like
Yeah.
now. It's like legitimate crime that they're dealing in Kansas City.
Correct. Yeah, I didn't like that season. But I did like season 1. I like that season a lot. The one with
Oh, me too. I loved it. It was awesome.
All right, buddy. Thanks. They load up, Will?
The one with
Load it up.
What's his name? The twins. Season 3, I think.
Yes. Oh, that's right. That's right.
I actually like that.
Which
I
one
didn't
was the
think
one with Key and Peele?
One.
One, right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That was great.
That was very good. That was good casting, too. Hello.
Better than season 1 of True Detective, I say.
I would agree with that. Yeah, not. I don't think the heights were as high.
Right.
But as a season
Consistent.
story, no question. Yeah. I think if I went back and watched True Detective 1, season 1, I might think it's kind of silly.
Oh, maybe.
I think I got lost in. I was very into it.
People were super hyped into
Led
that.
by me, I was very into it.
And it was new. You're like, I've never seen like one with this level of
Seeing movie
actors
stars.
and right.
Right. Yeah. Hello. It was good, but yeah. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good.
Question for Will, and then I have a request of Will too.
12:30, I said, Dave. Right?
One, Will.
Yes.
How many?
Go ahead.
How many pay-per-views have you purchased so far?
I've purchased one.
Okay, not great.
Noted.
And next, your impersonations have been great so far.
Thank you.
Could you do an impersonation or reenactment of Ben Mintz from the Wake Up Mincy show when he got fired?
No, I don't think we need to do that.
Give it a shot.
Nah, we're okay. We're okay.
Load it up.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, good morning. 2 questions for you. The first, would you be quick to get rid of the new producer if they sucked?
Yes.
Or are they kind of
The short leash. No, short leash. No,
really?
no, short leash. Yeah, this not be. No. If it's bad, they're going. Yeah.
That'd be great if you chose like Montante and then on Monday fire.
Could happen. I mean, yeah, they're gonna be ready for that. How much notice do you have to give
And then,
Willie for
second
your? Well, yeah, you can ask it 1 second, buddy. How much notice do you have to give your job, Will?
I'll call my manager on Saturday and tell her I quit.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Immigrants just stuck.
Louis C.K. will get his wish.
That's true. Second question.
Second question, are you worried that any of the producers who don't get the role will have like a complete mental breakdown, freak out, kind of crazy sort of drama?
I expect that. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna happen for sure. I think Mick's an obvious choice if he doesn't get it. Augustus is like a wild card, could become a hater.
You think?
Go to the dark side if it goes wrong. Quinlan definitely could have been that guy if he didn't.
I thought for sure Quinlan was.
So I
gonna
think he
be,
played his cards right.
Yeah.
Montante, no, because Montante will still come in all the time. Like he'll still be a guest on the show.
Water off a duck's back. with
I think
Montante.
so. Yeah, and he's happy with his. I think he has a good thing going. So, and Coleman, yeah, I mean, it'd be funny if Coleman was the one who became the craziest of them all. But Coleman will be part of this one way or another too. I think if he doesn't get the job.
Interesting.
Will I mean, what the fuck? Will just be on the show. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi, I'm calling to corroborate Dave's He Too story.
Oh, Dave, hear that?
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I was in his homeroom at Thurston Middle School.
True, Dave, or no?
Dave, was it Miss Bofa?
It was not. Okay.
That's a yes.
It was not.
It's a yes.
I don't even remember. I don't remember that name.
Do you remember
It was
this
not.
guy, Dave? Does this guy sound familiar? Who is this? If you say your first name, will Dave know you?
Possibly.
Go ahead.
It's Chris, Dave.
No, I don't know.
You don't know Ms. Bofa?
I don't know by the
So you
voice,
think-
Chris. Bofa. Why don't I remember Bofa?
I
No,
think
but that was not my homeroom
Dave,
teacher.
Dave, we really,
Bofa
Dave,
needs
yeah,
nothing
did we read the whole
about
thing, Dave?
Big
Jeez.
I know.
Okay. So see.
You're taking me back to a tough moment. All right.
I remember Miss
I thought we
Bofa.
were moving on.
He
from
was so
this.
close too.
805.
Hello.
Hello? Hey,
Yes.
I have a question for Will.
Yes.
Hey, Will, when was the last time you shit yourself?
Last time I shit myself, I think I was in.
Okay. So I don't know. Stuff like that's boring me. What's the how's the family doing, Will? Are they excited for you? They care. They know you're doing this today? Are they not mom and dad or?
Mom doesn't.
Why doesn't mom know?
I don't think.
What's going on here, Will? What are we not talking about?
No, she. Yeah, I don't think she.
What?
gets it.
Why are you all? Do you notice this, Mike?
Do you not speak to her?
Yes.
No. I love my folks. I just I didn't want her to. I didn't want to say this. Then I didn't want her to go and like tell my grandma and tell all the like I didn't want. I
don't know.
I think that this is like.
How old's your grandmother?
She's like 80.
Okay, yeah.
That's
nice. You're close to her.
I try to go see her every year.
Does she have both her breasts or no?
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yep.
I see her every year.
She lives in upstate New York.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well.
Sees her every year. I didn't say how many times, but every year he does see her.
That's good.
Jeez. It's once or 300 times.
So you don't want news to spread before it's and then say you didn't get it.
I just don't want to jinx anything. I want to.
How do you feel you're doing?
I think that outside of the Mayo game, I couldn't be happier that I'm here right now. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Okay, take some more. I hate
Yep.
that.
Okay, here we go. We got 724 on the line.
Kirk, it's Jared Goff.
Oh, Jared, good to talk to you again, buddy. Talked to you on the way to work this morning.
Yeah, nice to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Perfect timing. This week we play on Thursday Night Football versus the Packers.
Love to
So
see.
I encourage every Minute fan to bet on us on Thursday night, and then head to barstool.tv/ppv.
Thank you, Jared.
Buy as many pay-per-views of your winning as possible.
Nice to have a
Also,
Jared
I am
support the show.
changing
Yeah.
I'm changing my endorsement from Gus to Will.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Me and Dan Campbell. I'm sitting next to Dan.
Wow.
Will.
He's crazy. He does crazy things.
That's my quarterback. I appreciate that, Jared.
We love you, Kirk. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Jared. Thanks, Jared.
I take it by your comment that Jared Carrabas has not been
I don't want to talk about it. Whatever. Good luck to him.
vocal in his.
Whatever. He's worried about, Xander Bogaerts. What can I do? Hello.
Skip Bayless just tweeted, is Dion's Colorado now Black America's team? Now on Undisputed.
Wow. That's a tease for me. There it
Turn
is.
that on.
That's a bold tweet, I got to say.
Do the blacks root for this guy?
Jesus.
Your thoughts?
Hello.
Kirk is Julie.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Julie.
Kirk, I'm doing the eyes and the T's and the T's and the eyes. The tits, Kirk. I'm doing them.
You're doing the
good.
what?
Yeah.
Did you say what was that, Mike, at the end? She said?
The
tits they hear?
Which are you crossing and dotting, Julie?
Yeah.
I'm dotting the T's and crossing the I's.
Yeah, I had a
Doing
feeling. Good job, Mike. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, Julie.
I-
Give us, what
Kirk,
do you, oh, I'm sorry, Julie. I didn't mean to get in the way. Go ahead. So read a script when she's drunk.
You're good, Kirk. I like
There you go. What do you have lined up for Sacco? What do you have for us in the last, say, 36 hours?
So Kirk, we're gonna have booze. Lots of booze.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, right, Dave?
Yes.
Yeah.
For me, and then the Minna fans can ask them too. But Kirk,
Sweet of you.
I'm really sad.
Oh, well, that's not good. Why? What's that?
I'm really sad, Kirk, because Davey's leaving, and I miss his little bitty beepy.
You've seen that a lot through this process.
You can still see it again if he's not part of the show. Julie.
Show, it's not bad.
Yeah, as long as it's consensual and everybody, that's fine.
Davey, are you there, Davey?
I'm here, Drew.
You remember after Plymouth, Davey, when you were all sad because you messed up real big, and we went back to my room, Davey.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
I don't remember that, but
I don't either, Davey.
All right, thanks, Julie. There was Julie sent me a weird message where she's like, she felt like she was out of the loop. She was panicking.
Oh boy.
And
I was going to ask you how many unanswered texts from Julie
before I threw her a response.
Right.
I'll tell you in a second. 6.
I will say, you've been upfront about this, but if this were a man, much different circumstances, I think.
We beat up on her during the show.
No, but this is after the show. If Montante sent you 6 messages saying, I feel out of the loop, that would have been lead conversation.
True. Yeah. So,
Dave says he believes she wasn't drunk.
I believe her. Correct. Yeah, I believe her.
I don't believe her.
You don't, really?
I'm sorry for calling. I'm really not drunk. I'm just on a plane and it's loud. I shouldn't have called. I've been, I sound like an autistic weirdo when I call in. I should never do it. And then she said, it's nerve-wracking to call in. The beep is stressful. So it's like when I used to call, like when I was a kid, call Eddie Engelman before he came on, like the thing would happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't that stressful. I shouldn't have done it. I just feel out of the loop.
Oh man.
What loop?
That's a tough one.
You're boxing her out.
What loop?
I think because she is technically a part of the team, right?
What team?
Like a part of the Kirkman and Show team.
Yeah. What has been done?
She's the only person who isn't ever in the studio. So being
What's
a remote,
her? Well, that's she's welcome here. I'm just what am I supposed to do about that?
there's nothing you can do.
Also, are most of your conversations done here about this?
Yes.
Oh, they
What
are.
do you mean? Well, there's a text thread with me, her, and Dave, but it's limited. Dave,
Right.
I don't. I'm a minimalist with that stuff.
Oh yeah, but I just
give me like I don't want the spec. What do we have? What's going on?
Yeah,
okay, great. Yes or no? We had one conference call. It was whatever, 8 minutes.
It's a weird move, but I understand the thought process.
Remember at the end of the call, Julie was like, I'm gonna have lunch now. You guys just want to FaceTime each other and have lunch? Like, you want to have like a loop lunch or no? And I was like, no, I want to be out of that
So
loop.
everyone's in the loop.
Yeah, the loop. What loop? Loop?
She probably just wants to be in the room. She wants to be a part
You
of the
think
show.
I defend her? Listen to him, Mike.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Hey,
This is tough because if Julie wants this as a job, that's the other thing. Is like if Julie wants this to be her job.
I'm ready.
going forward.
I'm here. I'm not even criticizing. I'm just saying. So that's that. But I was like, what loop?
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying is with you, I would be aware that you're not going to.
There is no loop.
Chat a lot.
Right,
There's no loop.
There's no loop.
Yeah, there's no loop.
No loop.
She feels like maybe there's something you're not telling her or something. I don't know.
Well, I think she means me, her, and Dave with the show. I don't know if Dave's hiding things from her. I don't
Can
know.
I respond to the out of the loop commentary?
No, we don't need her calling it. Not. It's it's wet lunchtime. We don't need that. No. We're all set. The thing is, she'll drink at the show in Saco too.
No, she won't.
She boozes all these shows. Montante will.
Not when she's a worker.
Montante definitely. will.
Then he doesn't get the job.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a
then maybe
show.
after hearing that, he won't.
You're not planning on drinking in Saco, are you?
Oh,
last day. Are you
What?
asking him?
What'd you say?
I'm just kidding.
No, I've seen you drink at Saco before. Will, what's that?
Oh, I thought you were asking.
Are you a big drinker?
I've stopped drinking during the week.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Good. Hello.
Hello, this is Senator John Fetterman.
Hello, Senator Fetterman. How are you, sir? You dress as crazy, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to place an order for pickup, please.
Sure.
Can I get a large turkey, cheese wrapped in a Carhartt, please?
What's the joke?
I don't understand.
Hello?
Yeah, forget your John Fetterman. What's the joke, caller? Walk me through it.
I actually called in a while back looking for a reference for one Christian Arcan that was going to get onto my staff. Update, he didn't get in.
I can't
Too
do this.
gay.
I can't
it's
do
still
this.
a Fetterman.
I can't do this. I can't do this. Shakira accused of defrauding Spanish treasury of $7 million? Jesus.
Yeah, that's been going on for a while.
Shakira.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
She looks good. Is she dating Brady? Is that what? Or he tried to? Is that?
No, that was Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Tom
I'm
Cruise
sorry.
wanted to date
I get the
her.
Scientologist psychos messing. Hello. Are they loaded up, Josh? Will, whatever the hell your name is?
Loaded up.
You always remind me of Josh. That's why, the two of you.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, they're very similar personalities.
Kirk.
Yes.
Kirk.
By the way, Mac Jones didn't even do
BBR
anything.
here.
Meaning what?
The video. I didn't see anything in that video. I'm not saying he hit the guy in the balls or not.
Oh,
but
the nut tap. Yeah.
very inconclusive.
There has to be a better angle that they have.
Even if he did,
what we
so
saw.
what?
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah.
I mean, there's also didn't they hit Mac Jones like way after?
Yeah,
the
they hit us
fucking
first.
whistle? Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that caller? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Marcus
Kirk?
Smart, a little overrated, I thought.
Hey,
I hate to say it. Will.
Top 3 all-time Celtic.
Just, he's took too many shots, too many threes.
Did you tweet Will the day that?
Oh, yeah, were you one of these
Smart left?
losers when he left?
Absolutely not.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I was,
Were you sad?
I was very sad. I'm not a fan of, there's like three.
This caller shot himself, by the way.
three European like white guys that are good in the entire league, and I don't know if Kristaps Porzingis is one of them, and that's where I draw
That's
the line.
the toughest part.
Is that
Temperature scope in this room, or is it me? Oof.
But in theory,
Jesus.
In
Undo
theory,
that
you would
tie,
want
Will.
Wow.
You would want 20 and 10 for an 11 point per game.
Hello, caller. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
You hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, BBR here.
Hello, BBR.
Yeah, big bag Ron.
Beanbag Ron.
I like it better when you're KB, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, can you feel the electric?
Yeah. I'm good at that, Mike. That's one thing I'm good at.
That's very good. That's impressive.
Thank you, B-Bad Rocks. Just stick to being KB. Thanks for the call.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, bye. Yeah.
It's weird because he's doing his voice when he does KB, but that doesn't sound like him.
That's
pretty good.
Thank you. Hello.
Hey, Cookie. Bill from Griffin Lock and Key.
Wow.
Hey, Bill.
An oldie but a goodie, Mike. Hello, Bill.
Nice to see you, fellas. Quick question. 2 questions.
First, I feel like we've never really got to the bottom of the Kathy Cullinane Twitter account. I know
No,
we
we
spoke about it a
definitely.
lot.
Dave danced around that one.
Like tryhards over here.
It's
Go ahead.
tryhards.
I did not dance.
You danced.
I would never lie to.
It's part of the bigger problem. It's part of the bigger problem where this guy, Baby Dick Dave, was brought up in a household where he had to refer to his tiny dad as Big Jack. All his life, but he's got a drunken mother. We got the Baby Dick Dave. There's definitely more going on. Second point, Ryder Cup, the introductions. Everybody was introduced by their name and location, where they're from, apart from one player. Can you guess who?
Me? I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. He's a large feline friend.
Oh.
And I'll hang up and listen.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good point.
For a locksmith, he's got some bold takes, that guy.
He really does. He really does.
Kirk?
Right, yes. Am I on today at the Ryder Cup or no? I don't even know. I don't think so.
But we've Wednesday tomorrow.
Wednesday?
This is the Ryder Cup. I'm actually here in Rome. This is.
Oh, wow. Oh, sometimes it all ties together. Oh, how annoying was Rappaport? How annoying were you in those videos? Oh, God, you're the worst.
What was that thing? The one you
Creed of
tweeted
the
about?
Amateur?
Creed
That's
of
what
the
I'm asking
amateur.
about,
What an
yes.
asshole you are, Rappaport. God.
What's he referring to?
Like, it's like...
If your ball was in a hole, you'd just play it?
No, but I wouldn't make a fucking Broadway production out of it. I'd be like, fine. I wouldn't say this. And shake hands with everybody. I gotta say this. He's my friend. I'm a little down on Jersey Jerry. I don't know if you saw this video or not, Dave. He's in that and he shakes their hands and goes along with the Creed of the Amateur thing. Jersey Jerry's a fighter.
I saw him in it.
He's a fighter. I'm surprised. Well, Dan, were you surprised at that too or no?
He didn't fight very much for the Creed of the Amateur, I'll tell you that.
No, you're right, Dan. You're right. You're right. Did you hang up on Big Dick Dan Rapport?
I thought he was out.
Wow.
Sorry.
So you admit now it was you hanging up on the other callers.
Did we go over Albert Bree's article?
At one point, somebody hits a shot, and somebody hits a shot in the video. Dan hits a shot in the video, and somebody says, "Nice shot." And Dan goes, "Thank you, thank you. Cheers."
Oh, he's one of those
Like,
guys?
unironically,
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's
oh.
become big. I've seen I get a lot of
fucking-
messages that end with cheers.
I fucking
these days.
hate that.
Yeah.
And I also hate the other thing I hate is like the other thing people have been doing for a while now. It's like, oh, it's been a minute since I've seen that guy. You know that phrase?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
That's got. I don't know if I've said
you're
it.
gone if you
but
say
I
it.
wouldn't be surprised
You'd be
if I
gone if you
have.
say it.
Well,
You'd
I'll
be-
never say it again.
yeah,
That's
you'd
for
be
sure.
gone. Yeah, you'd be gone. I fucking tell people unsubscribe to that thing in 2 seconds.
We
Now
don't say it
subscribe
there.
though. Go subscribe to
Thank you.
blindmike.net,
Thank
please. You should, Will. You should be subscribing to that.
Absolutely.
Blindmike.net. Go
Thank you, buddy.
subscribe. Thank you. Hello. The laugh she'll have.
Kirk, you
sarcastically.
famously hate people that are very on. This guy's one giant bit. Why does he get a pass?
I don't think so, Dave. I don't think so.
I don't think it's a bit.
I think this is the real deal. Like I've witnessed this guy like a couple of times in person when he's not seeing me, and he's like this. The question is, like, show 11, will I be still?
Will you be
into
sick of it? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the debate.
And will he know how to walk that tightrope? You know.
Right. Who are you? I know you, Dave. I know you're fighting for somebody, and you're worried now. Who is it? Like who are you trying to make the case for?
Montante, right?
Is it Montante?
I'm a Montante guy for sure, but I just think this guy he reads to me as a guy who was like in an improv group or like he's kind of got theater kid vibes. He's just very like
Come on.
But
very
if you're,
self-absorbed.
I'm telling
Putting
you,
in effort, fucking theater kid now.
I'm telling you, he's pretty good.
Can I say, VD, would the Puccinian Society be at the top of your list of people to hire? But like that, I think that douchiness culminates in something great.
There is a little Andy from The Office to him, though.
Yes,
that is
absolutely.
No
Oh, you
question.
see, that's who he is. Yeah.
No question. There is no question.
Ow.
There is no
Ow.
question. Because you're not.
Also,
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't believe that he bought the pay-per-view. I heard him answer that question. I want to see a bank statement. That's all I got.
Thank you very much. We'll see you Friday. There you go, Visualist Dave. He'll be in studio
Friday.
Friday. There you go. What you looking forward to?
It's long overdue, I would say. He's a good egg.
I was just thinking that. Hello. Did you buy a pay-per-view, Will?
Holding up my confirmation code right now.
I could see it. He did. Wow. Hello.
Will's a horny fucker on Twitter a little bit.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
I would let you run an 18-wheeler over me in broad daylight.
Who is that to, Will?
Oh, boy.
Dave, send me that. Send me that, Dave. Send me that.
Oh, God.
Who are you talking to?
To Barry Manilow.
Go up real quick.
Send me that, Dave. Well, pay attention to the calls.
Sorry. 781. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Pulse of the Green.
Hello.
Hello. It is... Who is that, Dave?
I don't know who it is, but...
She's an attractive woman.
Yeah.
And sort of a full-figured person, would you say, Will?
Yes, sir.
Quote this tweet, the picture that had your DMs blowing up, and Will tweets her, I would let you run an 18-wheeler over me in broad daylight.
What is the... Just
Tony
unsolicited.
Love of my life is Tony Braxton. She looks good.
Oh, she's a very attractive woman.
Yeah,
love Tony.
Is that your type? You prefer more of the people of...
darker complexion?
Yeah. Is that your ex-girlfriend?
My ex-girlfriend was Filipino.
This is the Lizzie.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't really have a preference. It's really about the person.
Okay. I mean, well, people have a type. I don't know. All right. Hello.
508.
Hello.
Alrighty. We got 702.
What are we doing here, Will?
702.
Kirk.
Yes.
Kirk.
Yes.
Kirk, red or black?
Red.
Red. Thank you.
No problem. Sort of more perverted Will tweets, honestly.
I don't really tweet a lot, honestly.
Where'd that come from then?
That was when I was drinking during the week.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe there's more than.
Going at Chris
Kirk.
Gasper on Twitter. He's a bad boy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He blocked me.
I can't imagine why. Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Christopher Cross?
What happened to Christopher Cross? Yes.
Oh, he dropped.
I don't think he did, Will.
No, I swear to God.
One or two more.
I thought that was Kevin from Bristol.
Hello. You might have been.
Yeah, all the other producer candidates might as well just drop out of the race at this point.
Yeah, it's tough to say.
I don't think
Andrew
so.
Augustus, I mean, he's
Well,
pretty
that's-
much dead and buried, isn't he?
I'm telling you, I hate to say this because it's literally telling like a serial killer too. But like, if he steps up over the next couple of days, and I'm not saying I appreciate that he's tweeting out the pay-per-view and all that stuff, but I'm saying be creative. There's a box. Step outside it. Because that's your only chance for the next, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days or whatever. It's
But
5
your
days.
decision will be made before Saturday. You can say those videos will affect you.
No. I don't know that.
I just don't believe
Well,
it. But I do think
But
they
until
could
your
do something
decision's
this
made,
week.
just like, how am I supposed to know? I'm not gonna sit there at 4:14 on Friday and be like, okay, it's just gonna happen, and it hasn't happened yet.
Okay, so his crazy impression that everybody thought was hysterical earlier, right?
Mhm.
Let's say that happened at video at Sacco.
Right.
Wouldn't that count as a moment that
No,
would
but what,
impact your
but what,
decision?
but what, what happened? What if it happened on Twitter on Thursday afternoon?
No, I get that. I'm just saying, leading up to Sacco, absolutely things could
I'm thinking
change.
the whole thing. Like Montante getting that guy's number was a great moment.
Yes.
That still counts. Like that matters.
I also think there's a big difference between him on his first day trying for the job, saying I do a great Pacino and just doing it is funnier than Montante now saying, I can do a pretty good Nicholson.
Don't be doing that. Right.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you have a chance. You have a chance. The world is yours. Like do whatever you want. You have a chance at this job. Be as creative as you can between now and Saturday at 8:00. Barstool.tv/PPV. Go buy it. Hello.
Will.
Yo.
It's Dan. Why did you hang up on me?
Oh, go ahead, Dan. This is going to be the last call. Go ahead, Dan.
I just...
Dan, why did you say...
Your
Dan,
golf game is not what I...
Dan, why did you say cheers after somebody said good shot? Why'd you do that?
Classy move. Part of the creed of the amateur.
I don't really understand. Like, I don't quite get,
You see, Kirk, you are the opposite of the creed of the amateur.
Oh, 4 or 5, Dan.
That
4 or 5.
Malarkey.
4, right?
I mean, it's a 5.
Yeah, see, exactly. Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much, Mike. Good to talk to you. All right, we'll go with the calls.
Clearly a 5.
All right, that means you're done with them, Will. What's going on at blindmike.net?
While I'm gone, you'll get Why You Laughing episodes exclusively on Patreon. They'll be released after I get back. Andrew Dice Clay and Norm MacDonald. I forgot to mention we also did bonus episode. I've been doing the radio segments. The last one that's up now for both YouTube and Patreon members is we listened to Opie and Anthony talk about If I Did It, the book.
Yep.
Which was great. If
I saw that. Yeah,
if
yeah.
anyone can get their mitts on the transcript of If I Did It, it's essentially a murder confession.
It's insane.
It's wild.
It's crazy. I remember
He
starting to
wanted to
it's
publish
crazy.
that. Yeah, it's awesome.
Psychologically, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's basically, I did it. So, like,
And they did a good job breaking it down. So
this is true.
Yeah.
Okay. Will, anything else from you?
I'll see you in Sacco.
Okay. Wow. There you go.
Man, a few
when you
words.
walk off, you got to walk off. David. Oh, what's that, Will?
I was going to say I was made aware
Or not, yeah.
of the video component, and I started shooting yesterday. So I'm going to have a video ready for you.
I would hope so. Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
Great job. We'll see you Saturday. Dave, anything else?
No, all good.
All right, so we're back tomorrow with Mutt and John from Scranton and you and me. Barstool.tv/PPV. If you're listening, if you're watching around on YouTube, I'll have something out like around 1 o'clock. Some sort of, another one of these little mini contests to see over a couple of hours. Get some more buys. We'll see what's going on. Very happy with the numbers, but keep them coming. If you haven't, I know a lot of people will buy day of. I get that. That's how pay-per-view works. But if you're thinking about it, go do it. Barstool.tv/PPV. Go buy that right now. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Thank you.